Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! Got a full couch today. A lot of things going on. Milwaukee Bucks making some moves.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Giving away some free bread.
Cold move.
Free bread.
It's a cold game. Free bread.
We just talking about it yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. I got my Bucks bowling shirt on.
Pay me not to play. Pay me not to come to work. I say thank you.
I seen the Milwaukee on the back. I see.
But a lot to discuss. This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. Seated next to Gil, we got NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P, Nick Young, back in the arena. And we got Milwaukee Bucks legend, Mr. Bucks and Six, representing Tough Crowd University, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. A lot going on in the 414. And on this side of the couch, we got the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenyon Martin.
I'm trying to become a free agent.
You trying to quit it?
I'm trying to go hoop. Shit, the way they get listed. Yeah, them guys.
Sign me and waive me.
I signed a 2-year.
Sign me and waive me.
I signed a 2-year, second-year play option. Shit, I can give you 6 and 5.
And last but not least, we got the man known as Money Making Sonny, NCAA champion of the world, Rashad McCants.
I'm broke, baby.
Back in the arena, a lot of things to discuss. For all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Bucks have been active this offseason, grabbing Miles Turner from the Pacers and waiving Damian Lillard. Has Milwaukee done enough to keep Giannis happy? There's some reports Giannis wasn't feeling the way they did Dame, but wanted to play with Miles Turner. The game is the game, Giannis. Everybody ain't going to be here. SGA is signing a Supermax extension with the Thunder to give him the richest annual salary in league history. How long will his championship window be open in OKC? And the Rockets made some big moves this offseason as Houston positioning themselves to be OKC's biggest threat in the West. They got Black and Miles from us, Gil. They stole them. They smoking the Black and Miles pack now.
Pick up right
Clint
there.
Capella.
Clint Capella, too. Man.
But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog. Download the app. Use promo code GIL. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And before we get to our crew pack today, let's take a look at how yesterday's performed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ride with the crew pack yesterday, you would have won nearly 12 times your bread. Our crew knows ball, not just basketball.
Yeah.
5 for 5 in baseball. I know black, but I get some stacks. How y'all feeling? It was only like 52, 53% were riding with y'all yesterday. I think the chat need to get their mind right.
What's our record?
Broke boys.
I was mad at myself. I didn't even double it down.
What's our record, though?
W.
Oh, we talked about, I think, Gil's in first.
They win and tied. Me and you tied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you win yesterday?
Yeah. Nigga, we all won yesterday.
We will get to it.
We tied. Yeah.
So we got a crew pack.
We all won.
We got a crew pack for today. Everybody has elevated here in the arena. Everybody's getting bread, making money. God is good. Getting paid to come to work.
You get what? You said making money?
So what's the record now?
Okay.
Same as it was.
I'm broke, baby.
We're not making no money, baby.
No money.
Making no money.
We do it for fun. We do it for y'all. But as a reminder, each member of our Gil's Arena crew has submitted a pick'em. We're combining to create our crew partner packs every single day here on Gil's Arena on the Underdog app. We will tally up the individual picks. Guy with the highest percentage of accurate picks will receive a large sum of cash, Underdog bread, that is,
So where I'm at now?
before we take our summer hiatus.
Why you don't pick?
See, I'm merely a host.
But you're part of the couch, though.
I don't really feel like that.
You do when you get your check, nigga.
But speaking of which,
Team me.
2 days away.
Team
I will
me.
start picking. I don't like competition, but I will participate with y'all.
Yeah, it's just like
Only
you
do
part of
little
the
league
couch.
pick'ems.
I'm saying, but you're part of the couch, so it just only makes sense.
Okay. Well, if the people want
See
me to do
what
it,
your knowledge is, because you do this and see what you.
I know.
Just think it's only fair.
maybe I do it. Maybe I do it well. You know.
That's what it
Like,
is.
You watch baseball.
I'm saying other
Hey,
hosts of
hey,
other
man.
people, when they do things, they include themselves in there. Like when they
See,
doing
I make
Sunday
this-
pick, I'm not so they pick the
Back
games on
against the wall.
Sunday.
You never seen
whoever
two
doing the
light-skinned
hosting.
niggas press each other.
Talking about-
Pressing.
I'm getting pressed. I'm getting pressed to pick them. I will join the pick 'em.
Light-skinned
It was
on
just a
light-skinned
question,
crime.
but if you ain't got
right
the time, I know you're a busy man, though. I'm saying, I know you're a busy man.
Hey, hurry up,
I'm just
nigga.
asking.
I do do little league pickups with the
Joe
other
plays
players.
all day.
Huh?
Joe be got.
I do the live pickups. That's why I don't do the pre. I'll be in the moment like, okay, Shohei's about to get it going.
Is that harder? Because you see
Yeah,
it
it doesn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna
It does not work. It does
You
not
see
work.
something, then you want to hit it and be like, oh, it just changed.
Normally, if I see a team struggling, I'll be like, all right, they're gonna get it going. Dodgers struggling the first couple innings, like, all right, they're gonna get the bats going. You know, they're gonna get to work. But I always get betrayed.
It's hard to pick. You be trying to get like 3 or 4, and then by the time you get ready to put your money in, it doesn't change the line. No goddamn quarter didn't end it. Too late.
Yeah, that's the worst. Try to get in a commercial break. But here are the scores after 5 partner packs. Since you guys asked, Kenyon and Gil are tied with 4 out of 5 correct picks. Mr. B and Swaggy each have 3 out of 5 correct. And Rashad, you have 2 out of 5 right so far, but I'm expecting a big comeback in the near future.
I really got 3 out of 4. I didn't do
No, you showed up to work and did not do the pick'em. You therefore forfeited that pick'em.
I didn't work that day. I just showed us.
But once you walk in the door, your clock is
They
running.
said whether you work or not, you have to submit.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair.
It's what it said. That's for you for
I'm
not
just
paying
saying,
attention.
3 and 4.
You don't show up to the game.
man.
That's on
Your
you for
team
not paying
lost,
attention. Yeah, absolutely.
Take the L.
Yeah, definitely.
That happened in the Big 3. You ain't show up. Your team took the L.
It goes on your record still.
That's how it goes here in Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. But let's take a look at our crew partner pack
We only get
for
to pick
today.
one pick.
If we can, let's keep it riding. So if you use this partner pack, you can win nearly 14 times your bread. It is boosted. But let's take a look. So we've got, Ken, you got Max Fried, San Fernando Valley legend, higher 4.5 strikeouts. Went to Montclair Prep. Then I think ended Harvard Westlake somewhere else. Prep shut down under some unfortunate circumstances. Swaggy, you have Christopher Sanchez, higher 4.5 strikeouts. Brandon, you got Juan Soto, I know black, higher 0.5 total bases. Rashad, you got Kelsey Mitchell, lower 2.5 three-pointers made. And Gil, you have Courtney Williams, higher 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is a boosted pack worth more than 13 times your bread if you ride with it.
She out there? Oh.
So let's see what the chat has to say if they're riding. Ooh. Chat is not falling in line.
Cool.
We will stall. We will stall.
Hey, they gonna lose again.
Letting the market correct itself. Give me a second.
5-5 yesterday, y'all. Hey.
Y'all better fuck with us on Underdog. You already know what time it is. Help keep these lights on. 51% is riding. I'm gonna go ahead and call it now. 51% is riding. We got it over.
Nice.
We got now 53%. All right, let's keep it moving. Good job, chat. Way to be reactive in the moment. If you like these picks, go ahead and add our crew partner pack on Underdog app. If you don't have Underdog, download the app, use promo code GIL, get $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio version available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So we're gonna start this show talking about Mr. B's Milwaukee Bucks. Have made the biggest splash of the day. Several moves going on, retained a bunch of players. Got a big free agent move. Let go of a legend, future Hall of Famer. So it started with the announcement that the Bucks were signing Miles Turner. So let's take a look at that. Deal with Turner is 4 years, $107 million, including a player option in year 4, 15% trade kicker. That information courtesy of Shams. But when this deal was announced, a lot of people were like, well, how are the Bucks going to make this happen? They don't have no bread to get it going. But the Bucks cleared up some cap space. And how, you may ask? Let's take a look at what they did. So Bucks are waiving Damian Lillard, stretching the remaining $113 million on his contract in order to acquire Miles Turner. As you may recall, Dame suffered a torn Achilles in this postseason, played through a calf strain, gave his all to the team to help them in their playoff push. And the team paid him back by telling him, don't come to work, here's your bread. So Chris Haynes is reporting that Giannis wasn't happy about Dame being waived. So the only comment we have from Giannis so far is this IG story, which says, mood, I don't know what's going on right now, man. Giannis smoking a cigar. Chris Haynes' report has a lot of validity to it. Chris Haynes related to Giannis' wife, just as context in this situation. But Mr. B, we'll start with you. You were very active today on the app formerly known as Twitter. I think found out a little later in the game that Damian Lillard
got waived.
Was going to be waived for this deal to happen. But what was your initial reaction to the Bucks waiving Dame and signing Miles Turner?
Well, my first reaction was that fact that we just like owing people money. So, you know, I had to go back and make sure they don't owe me some money. Shit, I mean, because we owe 2 coaches, We owe Dame money. So we just in the hole.
Tell him I ain't got it.
Right now.
Milwaukee too.
I mean, but getting Miles Turner was, he's younger than Brook Lopez. They kind of do the same thing. So that kind of evens itself out a little bit. I just don't know what directions we're going in. We still don't have a closer. We don't have anybody like Chris Middleton. I feel like getting Dame, when we got Dame, his chemistry with Giannis wasn't really, there. So that was already a failure.
Freak time. Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of really didn't understand really the move, but I'm happy for Dame. He gets his money. He actually has a chance now to actually go where he wants to go. So for his sake, it's good. And for the Bucks, we just gotta wait and see.
So Dame, 5 years, $22 million a year on Bobby Bonilla Day. As you may recall, Bonilla gets the payment every single year, July 1st.
Yeah.
Good bread. Let's move over to this side of the couch. Money making Sonny, what do you think about the Bucks signing Miles Turner, taking him away from the Pacers? He was the longest tenured Pacer at that point, spent 10 seasons in Indiana, was the constant subject of trade rumors. As soon as he got some free agency, he took his bread and dipped to Milwaukee. But in order to do so, they had to waive Dame Lillard.
The buck stops here. Shit.
That's all.
Shit.
The Bucks stop here.
It stops here.
Why does the Bucks stop here?
I mean, it's just nasty work. Like you said, he owe a lot of people, so it's just free bread at this point, and Dame was going to be out for a whole year, so you're trying to rationalize with what they're thinking about moving forward, even with Giannis' uncertainty, what he want to do. As an owner, you get rid of Brook, you already got rid of Middleton, that whole championship field is gone. So you might as well rebuild. But it's like, do we rebuild with Giannis? Or do we start over completely? So owing all that money is like trying to say, like, are we going to take a few years off? Or we still going to keep going? So I don't know what's going on, but it looked like it stopped. Everything stops here.
Let's shift over to Swaggy. Swaggy, what do you think about the Bucks signing Miles Turner, waiving Dame?
It's just Milwaukee being Milwaukee,
Your Milwaukee family still looking for you?
They still looking for a lot of people now, I see. A lot of people owe them money in Milwaukee. It just, man, Milwaukee is just dead, man. They ain't got no, who's their point guard now? Like,
Kevin Porter Jr. right now.
Just let Porter and fucking Kyle Kuzma just shoot all the shots and just forget about Milwaukee for the next couple of years, man.
Kenyon, how do you feel about the Bucks signing Miles Turner away from the Pacers, arch nemesis in the Eastern Conference, but waiving Damian Lillard to do so?
Start with the Dame thing. Interesting move. Unexpected by a lot of people, but they had to move some money with the signing of Miles Turner, so something's gonna have to give. But yeah, no, it's shit. To B's point, like shit, how much they got over there?
Yeah.
It's just at an influx. Hey, you want a job? Cool. You want a job? Cool. Fire you. Listen, man, this shit's amazing.
Let me get that check, bro.
Right? Hey,
How many games?
I want a job.
yeah, shit. We all, hey, shit.
That's something.
Doc next.
Something on the media
Doc
side.
next.
Something.
Doc know what's going on.
Something.
Doc next better
Doc
walk away
went.
with another check.
Yeah, but so what does Miles Turner do for the Bucks? Because in my opinion, you just move furniture.
Brook Lopez signing
You
with
just
the
move
Clippers.
furniture. You just move the table from this corner to that corner.
Absolutely.
That's all.
Absolutely.
He's younger though.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Okay, you went and got young. Okay,
I know.
this table you just move furniture.
You wiped it off a little bit. You wiped the dust off.
Unless it's a block, they both play free throw line to free throw line.
100%. No rebounds, just block.
Like they not going nowhere.
Miles Turner had 4 rebounds in the finals.
Yeah,
He averaged 4.
You did?
Yeah.
You did.
But
Brook averaged 5.
On the pick and roll.
Brook Lopez 13
Miles
and 5
Turner
last
play
season.
better defense.
Yes, 5 rebounds. So
He could play better defense
Who that?
than Miles on the pick and roll. Because that's what
no.
people
was better.
They
Yeah, he
were
moved better.
seeking him out. Seeking him out.
Brooke he just
He can, but he being dropped so much that it's hard to come up and get back. It's
like real statue.
You go right around his.
Brooke 37 too.
So he's 37, and he's 30, so he got 10 years.
That's a better move.
It's a younger move, but
Miles Turner 29.
But what does it do for? He's 29, but what is it?
No,
with Giannis, you still need more. Look, you still got Bobby Portis, right?
You got Bobby Portis, Gary Harris, Torian Prince,
they kept him in that role.
Miles Turner got some experience.
Yeah, I'm saying they kept Bobby in that role. I think the Bucks play better with Bobby Portis on the floor, from what I've noticed.
Bobby's better than Kuzma. Agreed?
No. Different. Different.
Because Bobby played the 4.
Bobby
played the 3.
Bobby can play the 3 too.
He can't, but
when he comes in, he plays it.
Because you can't put a small on Bobby. I think you can put a small on Kuz and you get something different. You put a small on Bobby, he putting you in that post. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Kuz not gonna do that. Kuz don't go put you down there in the post.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's different.
Well, I want to say not say better. Let's just say more valuable.
I wouldn't even say that.
In the game.
I wouldn't even say that.
Bobby's a more valuable player. No. That's why they bring him off the bench.
But you need an aggressive Kyle Kuzma. Yeah. You need an aggressive mindset of Kyle Kuzma.
But that's determined on him. Like he's got to turn it on. Turn
it on this year.
We know Bobby's gonna. That's a consistent Bobby. Like he don't have to turn it. When Bobby turn it on, he giving us 22. 24. Yeah, like when he turned it on. But a regular Bobby is giving us 16.
Why is Bobby
16, solid. Off the bench.
We need the Kyle Kuzma that was playing with the Lakers that didn't give a fuck who he was playing with.
But that he lost. He's gone.
But he didn't give a fuck. But he didn't. But yeah, I'm saying he need to come back. That guy that played for the Lakers that shot that bitch every time he touched it down there.
You think Doc gonna let him play like that?
He needs to in order for Doc to keep his job better.
I mean, we don't have no. I mean,
but you still got Giannis looking at.
Kevin scored.
Yeah.
Giannis gonna be looking at Kuz like, yo, what are you doing, bro?
Gary Trent still right here.
So
we need a closer.
Gil, what do you think about this whole move?
Need a real hooper.
Bucks bringing in Miles Turner. So the Pacers have previously said they'd be willing to go into the luxury tax during the postseason. Halliburton gets hurt, and they said, fuck all that. We keeping our bread. But also from the Bucks side, Dame playing with the calf strain, turned into an Achilles injury. Been battling through injury throughout the past 2 seasons in Milwaukee, trying to give his all to this team. And them just saying, here, take this bread, don't even come to work.
I mean, it's an upgrade from Brook Lopez. Kuzma has 1 more year under his belt. Bobby Portis gets to play the whole season this year, right? So we hope that's going to help. You know what I mean? You know,
his performance has been enhanced. He's good.
I mean, you know,
it's already been enhanced.
You know, you got, you know, as long as they keep majority of the people that was there last year,
retained a lot of that roster.
Adding Miles helps them. You know, now they got to fill that point guard void. And we're going to see if Mr. B stays a Bucks fan. Because it just sounds like, just from the history of what we know about him, he's going to decide not to be a Bucks fan.
He'll crash out real
Yeah, he's going to crash out he's going to be mad real soon. Maybe in the next 48 hours. You know, if they get a certain point guard over there.
There are some point guards that are still on the free agency market right now.
There's one point guard they're looking at real hard.
Is it an older one?
Real older.
Okay, play
real old.
Game last year.
Like real old, you know, this is real old, you know what I mean?
Don't say
real old, this is a little old.
Hell no.
No.
Yeah, real cheap, ready to go win and play point guard.
All year long.
They're not playing him.
He gonna play all 82. He played all 82.
He's saying Clifford?
Yes. Woo. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Hey, I just want to know if B gonna be on the sideline doing his jumping and dancing, doing that dance. Hey,
That shit is over with. You want my answer is right here.
I was just wondering.
Mr. B, if this unnamed point guard did decide to come to Milwaukee, he wants to wear number 3, would you give him your blessing? Or he got to pick a new number. He got to pick a new number.
I'm at 3 doing that shit. Oh,
Damn.
be flicking that motherfucker. Oh,
Let's see if you loyal to. Are you loyal to the Bucks or you loyal to the idea?
You got to pick a new number. You can't wear 3.
Why would you even want to wear that number?
His number.
Clifford, man. Stay Farm.
Give me 48 hours, man, and then we'll see what happens Monday.
But,
see you
hey.
Monday.
Talking about basketball. Hey, you talking about fuck the age and all that. Like, you talking about basketball. It helps. It definitely fucking helps. I don't get. Listen, fuck personal feel. Anything we think have to say whatever. It helps.
Smart plays down the end, controls the game.
Definitely helps.
Make sure the right person gets the ball all the time.
You know where it's going. Hey, young fella, you know what he gonna do. Listen, man.
Doesn't help.
Well,
Yes, it does.
40.
Yes, it does.
but he's a master of the
Yes, it
of the
does.
thing not Giannis needs.
Yes, it does.
Pick and roll.
And to get in this spot, listen,
Pick
get
and-
your
yeah.
ass on the block, big fella.
Yes, I got you.
Like, he one of them point guards.
Does that take it out of Giannis' hands, though?
It's good.
Because he can pick and choose when
Nick,
he want it, though.
in the
Remember
fourth
that?
quarter,
He can get it when he
listen,
want
man,
it.
you know the way that shit is, Nick. When that shit get tight, dog, you can't
Slow it down.
out there running over people with motherfucking 2 minutes to go in the game. Don't listen, dog. You out there
you
getting the
big
charge.
fella.
You got 4 fouls and you run a motherfucker over with 3
Big
minutes to go in the
fella.
game.
I got you.
Hey,
They need-
Relax.
easy now.
I
Hey,
got you
come
down here.
set this-
Y'all go over there.
Come set
Come
this
on
and
over
roll.
here. I got you.
Hey, come set this and roll.
Stop and slow
And
down.
I'ma throw that motherfucker. Here you, hey,
Dunk
here
on
you
his
go.
ass.
Hey, this little hook
Blake
pass
Griffin.
like this. Here you go. Go to work.
That Blake
And I
Griffin.
still got my little
Doing that
mid-range
Blake
shot.
Griffin. Him and that Blake Griffin.
Yeah, that.
Only 2 people gonna shoot that bitch in the 4th. Yo,
Hey, with Miles stretch.
listen, Bobby
Hey.
Portis go spot up. Kyle
Roll
Kuzma
and
go
rise.
spot up.
Roll and rise with Miles
Hey,
Turner.
like me in a picture.
Listen, yo, Nick, dead ass, Brandon, dead ass.
No, I hear you. No,
Miles Turner, he let you do what you do best.
I hear you.
You want to spot up and shoot that bitch, he gonna do
Just
it.
watch it from here.
Bobby Portis, you like to do Kyle
You got-
Kuzma, hey.
Pick and
Only
roll.
person that's gonna suffer a little bit is KPJ, because he like to motherfucker get that bitch and dance with him.
You can bring him on.
Look,
But I'm saying he coming off the bench, so they won't be on the floor together.
Listen.
So,
So you can bring him
What
in
is-
and Bobby off.
but it
Once you
helps.
start
what is
getting
Doc
Kuzma
gonna
and
do?
Bobby.
It helps.
What is Doc gonna do right away? Going right back to the
start
Clippers.
Kuz and Bobby.
The Clippers system. What's that system? Pick and roll with pick and pop. Actually, with Miles, pick and pop with the Giannis duck in.
Yeah, because you got a different dynamic because with
Pick and
CP,
pop with the Giannis
said
duck
you
in
had-
where everybody else stretch.
you had 2 rollers
Yep.
in DeAndre and Blake. Blake became a somewhat pick and
little
pop
bit,
guy, but
not even.
it was up to 16, 17. Miles Turner popping the 3. Bobby Portis popping the 3.
Hitting that.
Is there a
motherfucker.
lineup where they play Kuzma, Portis,
Yeah,
I think so.
Giannis, and Turner?
I was thinking about that, but you put
So what,
you would
Kuz
put
at the
Kuzma
two?
at the 2. Yeah,
That's a big ass lineup.
yeah.
So
Just to fuck people up.
Just to fuck them up for a
Like it's
second.
just like, but I think
They'd
if
rather
he
go.
does go
People
there,
rather go small than
Yeah.
go big.
Right.
Cause Kuzma big,
It's hard.
skilled people.
It's hard to have a team full of those though.
That's
Like
what
they
I'm
got
saying.
enough that can actually like you
Hey, I
can
know
play
you
the
don't
2
like it, B.
and
No,
you can play the 1 and we can all
No, I
be
hear you.
solid out
For
here.
basketball, yeah.
Like take it. That's why I said take all our affiliates.
Yeah, no,
Gian-
for sure,
yeah,
no,
Giannis can-
for sure. To win,
Giannis
yeah.
and Kuz can guard one
Yeah.
through
Because there's nothing else out there.
That's what I was thinking.
And if you really want to get free, yeah, you can. Yeah, Giannis at the 5, Bobby at the 4. Cool. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that one right there I like better.
as it stands right now, let's take a look at the Bucks' current projected starting 5 heading into the season. Obviously, more moves may be made in the near
Sign
future.
Trent back.
So until they bring in another potential point guard option, you got KPJ at the 1, Gary Trent Jr., who re-signed as well. The 2, Kuz at the 3, Giannis at the 4, Miles Turner.
And the East is not bad right now.
Well, them top 2 dudes aggressive.
I mean, we definitely. I mean, we top 5 for sure at the East.
You see
I mean,
Boston in the
that is-
lineup?
But that 5 there,
Easy.
That's pretty
you
standard.
add CP, it's
Top 3.
absolutely. With Boston being hurt, no.
Y'all don't
Jason
get
Tatum
past
hurt.
Orlando.
Huh?
Still
Yeah.
not.
Hey, Jason
we are.
Tatum hurt.
Yes, we are.
Y'all better than Orlando?
Fuck yeah. If they get Chris, yes, for sure.
Bro, what happens if Giannis goes down?
Dope or dog food?
Stop.
I mean,
Stop.
I mean, what happened if Paolo go down? I mean,
If
so what
Giannis goes down with this team, there's no hope.
Yeah,
You can't say you top 3.
I mean, that's a lot of.
You
no,
got,
with
say that
CP,
about
no.
we say that about everybody.
No, he said top 3 with CP3. Yes.
way. Still,
With
like I
everybody
said, even
healthy?
if you got everybody.
We said everybody
But
else.
I'm saying
we
if
can say
that
with any team.
No, you can't. With that one
We
guy
can say that
go
with New York.
We're here.
Say that with.
So
With this guy, if he go down, if Giannis go down with this group, Y'all are. He's nothing.
Okay, that's-
What, we not making the playoffs?
Y'all lost
Nothing.
it.
If they get Chris Paul and Giannis go down,
Y'all
Bobby
lost it.
Porter's
Nothing.
Bobby Porter.
Y'all
No.
We're not getting the playoffs at
Y'all
all.
not getting
Y'all
it.
got
Nah.
Y'all got
In the
split
Eastern
by-
Conference.
Y'all not beating the Wizards
All right.
The Washington
all right.
without Giannis.
All right.
Without Giannis?
All right. Listen, we make it. If Giannis go down, we put Bobby there. We're still
Without
making the playoffs.
Giannis.
I feel a forced
You
crash
got
out
Milwaukee
coming.
Bucks fucked up.
Without Giannis.
I feel you're baiting him into a
Milwaukee
crash
Bucks.
out.
Fuck
Premature.
yeah.
It's
That's the
barely
Milwaukee
noon.
Marcus Smart.
I love it.
Middleton.
It's barely noon right
Who
now.
else they get? Sar. Who else did Washington just get?
Them two
CJ
boys right there,
McCullough.
still aggressive.
Yeah.
Joe.
Who was the
won't make
forward?
the
They had
playoffs?
somebody else.
What's the dog food called?
They got somebody else. It's like all vet
Yeah,
teams and
okay,
shit. They'll mock them.
Yeah, dope or rough green.
You know, dope or rough.
Dope or rough-
we
rough
appreciate you
greens.
upgrading Rough Greens,
Yeah,
roughgreens.com.
if that does happen,
Promo code Arena.
because so
Free jumpstart
it
trial day.
takes a lot of the coaching out of Doc's hands. With CP being on the floor, it's a lot of familiarity
Yep.
there, and
Yep.
you know what CP gonna do. You know you're gonna get a good shot. Right?
So,
Yeah.
Paolo, can we show that starting five one more time,
Cleveland.
please? Gil, I have a question for you. So we see the starting five, but we know the most important person in the starting five is Giannis. Like I mentioned, Chris Haynes reported Giannis very upset with how the Bucks did Dame. Also has been applying the pressure with this Bucks organization to make some moves, bring some players in to keep his championship window open. Do you think the Bucks have done enough to keep Giannis happy with these offseason moves so far?
We'll see in 48 hours, like I said.
Is there any
I
other?
mean, they stole somebody that they wasn't expecting to get. I mean, it does help. I mean, you lose Dame, you lose 26, 25, and 6? Get Miles, help stretches the floor.
He averaged 16 and 7, 2 blocks last
Next
season.
question: with the ball? So with just as stand right there, if just say CP don't go, does the ball move better with that five without Dame?
It moves better,
Yeah.
just a little slower. Probably less possessions in the game, but it's controlled. What they probably need, right? You maximize every possession, especially in the last 5-6 minutes. There won't be no wild shots taken, so they won't lose those close games, where turnover, 2 bad shots, a charge, everything's going to be. I mean, they'd be top.
It's only
What,
3 teams.
I mean, if they
It's
get
the Eastern Conference.
Yes.
Chris, they should be top 3.
So
easy.
even without CP3 right now, as it stands with this roster right now, where do
And
you
they're
think
still
they're-
wild. Then
top
none of that 5 minutes even matter
The
because
top 16.
Yeah.
Top 6, top
then
7.
you're
Top
from
16 without Chris Paul. with
wild.
the
Then you got Kevin Porter, like he's just gonna be doing what Kuzma gonna be doing, what Kuzma do. Giannis is gonna be.
Yeah, we
Giannis.
need some type of structure.
I mean, so
We need some type of structure.
Need
What's in the East?
We need
besides
structure, man.
Cleveland,
But I'm
That's-
just saying,
that's-
you'll lose
got
games
Orlando,
that
you got
you wouldn't
Detroit.
want to lose.
We need structure right now.
Yeah, they need structure. Yeah.
We need structure bad, seriously, because
And I think
They got the Hawks making moves.
that will put structure in the game. No.
Is there a world, I hate to say, if Dame wasn't hurt, would they have traded him this summer?
Say it again.
No, I mean, if he wasn't hurt, then he'd have been playing. Then they could have been. We don't know.
How y'all think Dame feel about this?
I know that's
If I'm excited.
If you,
if I'm Dame, I'm happy because
He's happy as
I mean,
hell.
I'm still getting my money, and now I can pick where I want to go.
Shai, how do you think Dame feels?
We all agree he's elated.
$22 million for the next 5 years
The word they use.
to not live in Milwaukee.
He's extremely excited about this.
think so?
Go right to my.
And you know it's a buyout.
Give you
so they get-
$22 million for the next 5 years, and you do
Hell
not
yeah,
have to
he's
live in
happy.
Milwaukee.
Listen, I get my.
I don't know he happy about getting his money, but they ain't never seen this happening to Dame. Getting waived and all that shit.
Nobody's seen getting
That's what I'm
waived
saying.
for all your
So
money.
you can't say
Usually it's a buyout, and me and you got to negotiate.
He's not happy.
You don't think
Me
he
and
happy?
you got to usually negotiate for a buyout. right? That means like if you owe me 120, 125?
113.
Yeah, that's all right.
113. Now I got to try to figure out how much I'm going
What I
to give
said
you
yesterday.
back, like 95 and all that. No. He gets to wake up. He gets to wake up all 113, and then he can sign a new deal for extra money.
What I say yesterday, Nick? I
not
was
gonna stop.
like, Nick, what I said
Oh,
to this motherfucker
that's
yesterday?
good.
I'm like, I don't like that number.
He ain't tripping, bro.
Like, I don't like that number. I don't like that number. I don't like that number neither. Like, so,
Shit just go.
What number you like?
my number.
Let me get that.
If I'm
Hey, I like my
I like that number.
Hey, I like that number.
That number right there. I'll take that one.
I don't, men buyout didn't sign this motherfucker together. Listen,
You see it? Nick, are you watching
Hey,
it?
Nick,
You
there's
see
only
it?
one name on that contract. Me and buyout didn't sign this motherfucker together. My
Extremely
name.
happy.
You can tell he didn't want to be in Milwaukee anyway.
God damn it, listen, we not
Thank
doing
you.
none of
It's
that.
an acquired
all
city.
mine.
Look, that was an agreement they reached.
Yeah, I need a.
They reached
all
that. Look, let me
mine.
go somewhere and y'all gonna give me my money
He
if
likes
y'all want me to
Koch.
go.
So he go to Miami.
Somebody gonna get him.
That's where he's
He
going.
like good bread.
What do you mean? He's
He go
going
to
to
Miami.
Miami.
So that was my next
Somebody
question.
No, he's going to. No,
Do you
he's
think
going to-
Dave loves Miami as much
Wait, will
as he
somebody
did
come up with
prior?
Not right now.
Watch.
Or can you make a move back to the
He
Bay?
only going for
Zero for the O.
He's clear to go. His homies
He only
there.
wanted to go for Jimmy though.
No,
I think he can just sit right now. I think he'll just sit right now and then see what the layout is and then sign somewhere in February.
He need, whatever it is, he just chill right now to do his rehab and
You sign somewhere in February. You can
who,
sit.
sitting around, who playing well? What can I go fit in?
Hey, okay, see what y'all doing over here? I did it. Shit, since I'm getting my bread this shit, hey, y'all need a vet.
He's going to Miami.
Y'all
Need a
need a
place I
bet.
can
Ain't
call
going to
home.
Miami.
I'm telling you, I don't like the fact that I'm out the league.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is right
That's
now.
what
He
I'm
out the league right
saying.
now.
That's what I'm saying. He's not
So
happy.
for me, I need a home. Like
I need to set up
waiting.
shop.
I'm top
right
70. I'm
now.
top 75.
I need to
I
set up
understand.
That's what I'm
shop.
saying.
Where
You
Russ
see your
at?
career
Where
look
Russ at?
like
I'm
this.
top
I
75,
need to
man.
set
Do I got to wear my jacket around this motherfucker?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's happy right now, bro.
Yeah, I think he in a good place.
No, yeah.
You get to pick, you get all your money and pick where you
you
want
wanna
to
go.
go. This is what Ace Bailey was trying to do.
Come on, yeah.
Get his money and pick where he gets to go.
Ace willing to take a discount.
And it's the first time in his career he could do it.
Like you
man,
literally
chilling.
get to sit back the beginning, because you're rehabbing the beginning of the year and sit there and do one of these. Yeah.
Oh, the nigga.
Yeah. Whatever he signs is extra money. Is extra money. Like his contract is what his contract. So he's making more money now. Because whatever he signs for is added.
So basically, he got
figure
a
it.
listen, Nick. He got a 5-year, $113 million deal.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed money.
Lock that up.
That's all mine.
Not to do shit.
To chill.
Somebody
I
signed
can
his name.
retire
Gave
right
him
now.
5-year deal,
Out the
$113
league.
million.
I'm good.
He's out the league.
So
right
let
now.
me put
No,
No, he's not out the league.
no, it's not.
let me put you in Dame's position now.
He better wear that
you
jacket
got,
around.
You got 5 years,
He-
113 million guaranteed.
Let people forget about you. Doing
You got 5 years, 113 million guaranteed. Do you spend this season ring chasing? 1-year deal, go to OKC, go somewhere that has a potential to win a ring, and then figure it out beyond that, or
So
do you
what
try
we
and
say
get
was
somewhere?
first?
Huh?
So what did we say was first? You do what first?
Get your money.
Your money.
And then what was second?
Ring.
So therefore, you answered
gave
your
him my
own question,
money.
Josiah. Josiah, you answered your own question.
There we go. So OKC would be a prime
That old
destination
Dame to
for
come
him.
off the bench.
I'm signing every February.
They ain't coming off. Okay.
Every February. What's up?
I'm not doing that.
1 year.
not doing
1
no-
year.
Houston, what y'all talking about?
Deals.
Houston, what y'all got going on over there?
Y'all say y'all got
See, I'm not
y'all got free.
Where can Dame come and start, right?
Houston.
Orlando.
Is it about starting though right now? Is my question.
What I'm saying-
No, he can't start in Houston.
Definitely Orlando.
When he comes back,
First off,
once he comes back and they start next year and he done healed, it's him and Fred.
Still,
Okay.
you gotta play defense for that coach.
Listen,
The best defense is a good offense.
Sacramento.
Shit, Milwaukee
so
said
you
that.
gonna
I
send
ain't get out
him
the
to the
first
grave. So
round
you
with
just
no-
gonna throw the dirt
I'm
on.
just looking at places.
They just
So you just gonna put him in the
They just
hole and throw
signed
the dirt
Dennis.
on him.
They just signed Dennis.
Milwaukee
yeah,
throwing
yeah.
dirt
So
on
you just
people.
gonna put the dirt on him in Sacramento.
I was just throwing some shit out there.
In
was
the
sick
graveyard,
shit to throw
put
out.
the dirt on him.
It's, might as well bury him.
Minnesota.
That's what you're doing.
Minnesota?
Now
Minnesota?
you're talking an interesting concept right there. You got Mike Conley.
That's how Mike Finley got his ring, right? He got that ring like that too, right?
Just like
San Antonio when he got the back in
Minnesota.
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 Got amnesty out,
Conley?
and he was.
You think he like Conley?
Look just like Mike.
You think he gonna look like he
No,
gonna look
man,
just like
no.
Mike Conley? Oh,
How old is Dame?
35, he'll be 36.
Yeah, 35. Yeah.
Or 34, he'll be 35 in 2 weeks.
Off of Achilles at 36?
35 years
They
old.
couldn't work like that no more.
Tell him.
What's that?
Tell him. You know.
how long does Dame play then?
You know. Let's just start hearing you
That's
say.
what I'm
I
saying.
quit.
That's
Just depends on what role he want to.
Yeah, how long? Hey,
In theory, at least
how
another
long does
5
he
years,
play?
that's $22 million a pop.
It's man, that's something.
Because that 1 year of rehab gonna be some shit at 37.
What?
Nah, he's
He's gonna be
35.
swelling up out of
34.
nowhere.
He'll be 35.
Suffered the injury in May.
He's 34.
34, about to be 35 in 2 weeks.
So yeah, he got some time. He got
He'll be
about another
35
year and a
in 2
half.
He'll be 35.
How would y'all feel?
when he's playing?
Dame went to the
Yep,
Warriors to play with Steph back to his
That's
hometown.
36, 37 right there.
And that's that Achilles put 3 years on you.
No, that's our era. That's our
new
era.
metal.
That's the old.
For
That's,
guard.
You're not this. You're not this era.
But you don't-
Guarding all these points.
no.
So it's two injuries,
And
right?
hey,
But
running,
so remember, he don't jump.
There's two
He don't
ways
jump
that it
off
can
one
go.
foot.
It's
Yeah,
a tear and a rupture,
No.
Yeah,
right?
off two.
So what did Dame
You don't
have?
lose nothing.
But you got
He had a rupture?
Eruption.
Oh, damn.
So he got a year out. He's a whole year out.
It don't. Achilles affect your
Whole
upper
shebang.
back. It
Whole
affects
shit.
up.
The whole
It don't
shebang.
affect.
He had
It
to
don't
put
affect
that shit
running.
together.
It affects jumping
I
ability.
know, but did he look like Dame from Portland and Milwaukee?
The thing is,
It's already come. No,
but he don't rely on.
Shit, I remember
He gonna be coming down
Dame
there.
was dunking on.
He like KD. He
through there.
don't rely on that. I'm
Dame
saying
does-
it's more shooting and things than speed and athleticism. So I think he'll be okay after, but we'll see. But no, it's very interesting.
Like Marlo said, one of those good problems.
Yeah.
Good problem to have. I got 5 years to figure it out.
No, got 3 months. Got a few months to figure
You
this
see what I did? I was figuring it out.
I got a little time to chase that.
This is some nice ass.
you know it's You know,
Just be honest.
looking for that ring, boy.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Once like
years
6
left.
months, once like 6, 8 months go by, it's hard to done got a whole bunch of checks
You know
to
what I
sit on the couch
And
to then say, hey man, we got
But to add on,
we got 100,000 for you a month to come on over here. You gonna be like, all right.
and to add on
See what I
to
mean?
it, right? But to add on to it, what he's
Man,
doing.
he want
So when
that. He want that.
this happens, he's spending more time with his kids now, bruh.
Yep, start seeing shit you ain't
Taking
seen
them to
before.
school, picking them, all this shit
Come
matters,
habit,
dog.
come a routine. He
It
gonna wanna
becomes
leave that.
routine, and that
He
shit
gonna wanna leave
hard to disrupt, man.
He
When
just
you,
gonna be
hey,
like, "Daddy."
you making a king's ransom for doing nothing.
I got to go hang out with my kids.
Man, somebody come get these
Yeah.
damn kids.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Somebody go get these
But that's like after a year and a half.
Y'all better
yeah,
come
I'm about
stop
to
me.
say, I'm about to say, you gonna miss that road.
That's after I'm breaking it half. I'm not going. No, he's single.
He's single.
I know, I'm saying.
Yeah, he ain't gonna miss it. The road get to come to him.
Yeah, he's
He won the road at home.
Yeah, I know.
Nah,
Miami.
you missed the locker
yeah,
room.
man,
shit.
fuck that. You missed the
that
road.
shit, yeah.
I think no, he gonna play again. I'm just saying.
Miss that road.
Well, we
We
will.
will. Yeah.
We will see where Dame ends up. Let's shift back to the to the Bucks. We talked about Giannis. If you should be happy or not with the moves the Bucks made. We asked the chat, have the Bucks done enough to keep Giannis happy? 83% of the chat says no.
I
Damn.
think they could trade. They can make a trade.
Giannis was
Big ass
really good in the Lakers.
We need
jersey.
somebody at that
Hey,
one.
that's cool, man. Little,
Look at us.
little firecrackers in the back.
We need somebody at that one.
Fireworks
please.
in the arena and around the NBA. So just back to
Like-
how the Bucks did Dame.
I just saw the
Sexton?
good graphic.
Sexton? Colin Sexton? Look at somebody like that.
No, he went to. Where'd he go?
Oh, he got traded? You talk
I believe the Hornets.
Everybody I seen.
He in the Horny with the
Got
Hornets.
traded.
JC to the New York. Shit.
So in terms of how the Bucks did Dame, where does waving Dame rank in terms of the coldest moves you've seen a franchise do?
That's not bad.
That's
Not a
last.
cold move. Very warm move.
Yeah,
Last.
Very
They
warm.
both.
Yeah, whatever.
They
whatever.
agreed.
Yeah, they both agreed, and it both worked out for both teams.
Hell
for
yeah.
both parties.
So good for both parties in this situation.
Got all of his money, man.
Yeah, he got all his money. The Bucks was able to get somebody
And,
at the five.
and he can go where he want to go.
And some.
I'm about to say this is
That's the American dream.
I know, you gotta
Like,
put
this is one of them.
You gotta put this. You gotta switch this.
Appreciate you.
What is this rank? What is this ranking? Good, not bad.
Where does this rank in terms of the warmest moves you've seen in the NBA?
What's that
Get
again?
an email. I'll doc
Where
you that
does-
motherfucker right now.
Right
Where does
now, bro,
Dame rank in
good.
terms of the warmest moves you've seen a
How do the
franchise?
money
This
go?
is probably up there with top 5 best moves that can happen for a player.
I'm gonna pay you.
Because you
$5
got to remember, whatever, like, you know Shai? Right, he just signed a deal. You got to play for that.
He just
Go
have to earn
ask, go ask John Wall how that shit.
Yeah,
I know he wanted to play, but go ask him. 44 this year,
that's
42
Don't
this
ask
year,
John Wall.
44 this year, 46 this
Don't
year
ask John
to
Wall.
do
That
absolutely
motherfucker look
nothing.
crazy.
Come
Don't
on,
ask
man.
John Wall.
But it's like hitting the lottery. This is literally hitting the lottery.
Don't
45,
ask John Wall.
47.
Don't ask
$42
John
million,
Wall.
44 and 46.
But like this,
You see
if
how
Like I said, he wanted to play. Yes,
I'm about
absolutely.
to say.
No,
See how
so,
you
no, I
look
said
at
no.
it.
He wanted to
Motherfucker
play,
want to play.
but
Stop.
It's in his eyes.
if cool, listen, I want to play too. But if you give him to
How much
sit
do
at
we get?
home,
All that.
all
But
of
is it over years?
22.
Like,
22 million a year for the next 5 years.
Nah, because it's
22 for five.
no, that's what they
You
owe on top of the contract, but they can probably extend it how they want to.
They
They stretch.
They're gonna stretch.
They
They
stretch.
stretch it out for 5 years.
They can stretch it if they want
But
to.
They stretch.
They stretch.
Oh, they stretch it to 5?
So 5 years, 22. You're getting paid 5 years, $22 million to not live in Milwaukee.
No, but who
I
got
would've
the best
stretched that
deal
bitch up to 10
ever
or something.
is Bobby Bonilla.
On Bobby Bonilla Day?
Listen, Jack.
That's baseball, right?
Baseball.
Oh, the
How many
baseball.
more? God damn.
Yeah.
What happened?
He ain't
Every
touched-
July 1st,
he ain't
you get a
picked up
check.
a bat since when, Steve? What's the year? Give us the year.
2002,
Look, 2001. This man ain't picked up a baseball bat since 2001. And he has been getting paid. You talking about a
Stop.
deal.
I black.
Mine stopped 2016.
Oh, okay.
You talking about a deal? You're making mid. Listen,
That's
man.
crazy.
$1.19 million every July 1st.
That's nice.
Look,
For the
Portland,
next 10 years.
the Portland owner, they didn't do good by then.
He'll be 72 years old
Right.
when he gets
Portland?
his last.
Portland, it was a whole
What?
different little field. But now I think Milwaukee done right by him. I
You think Portland didn't do right by him?
no, then him and the owner was riffing at the end.
Owner, GM, Joe Cronin.
He didn't want Dame by the team and none of that. So
Didn't send Dame where he wanted to go.
right,
Said
so
you go to Milwaukee.
Dame, think about that happening twice to Dame.
And then traded Drew Holiday to the
So that's a great move by the ownership to actually do it that way, just so he don't have that residual following him of thinking that it was him the whole time. And he had a career what he did in Portland. Now he gets figure out what he want to do now, get all his money. It's a great move from both sides. We always
So,
bash
yeah,
the
'cause
other
he didn't
side.
want to go to Miami.
Yeah, let's just say if he had a workout today for his Achilles, I 1,000% for sure he didn't show up.
It goes that fast. I don't think he just got hurt. Right?
No, I'm just saying, he got rehab. It's Tuesday. He woke up, was like, hey, man. All right, man, look.
Because he didn't know, right?
Yeah, all right, man, look. I'm about to.
July weekend.
Yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and take the week. I'll see you Monday, man.
About this over the weekend.
I'm about to go to St. Martin's.
Nah, shit.
5 to PJ, baby.
Word.
Hey, man, tell them 6 holes, man. We can go to St. Martin's.
5 this PJ, baby.
6 honorable women.
Private. July.
Shout out Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah.
What?
Enjoy
Come
your
on, come on, name. Post how you really feel.
Nah,
Bonilla.
because I'm like,
That's right.
nah, he can't do it. He can't do it.
Take this bread and leave. All right, well, let's keep this moving since we're talking about bread. Like you mentioned, SGA, a lot of bread coming, but he actually has to show up to work to get his bread. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander coming off a season where he swept all the awards, MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, and Finals MVP, in addition to a scoring title. So to the victor go the spoils. SGA agreed to a maximum 4-year, $285 million extension with the Thunder that will keep him in OKC until the 2030-31 season. So SGA's contract has an average annual value of $71.25 million per season, which is the richest in NBA history.
God damn.
Beautiful moment. But when you look at this, what's left for SGA to achieve in the NBA?
Fuck.
More money, more championship.
71 a year?
His second extension with the Thunder.
71?
I mean, well deserved.
For sure. That's what happens when you win, boy. That's what happens when you win.
Said when you win or when you just
Shout out Von Alexander as well for breeding an MVP.
Championship to get that.
Yeah, I mean, he dominated the whole year.
Thank you. Did everything, won.
Just want to take a moment for SGA.
All I do is win. We should be playing that song. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Win MVP, Finals MVP, Championship, 71 a year.
Mm-hmm.
All in 1 year. God love him. Something.
God does love SGA.
He stays consistent.
Man, he got the right white woman.
I told you.
One that don't argue with him.
Why y'all don't listen to me?
He got the white.
You don't
I
listen.
think she half black.
You don't listen.
I think she half
You don't listen at all.
Got like 10%. It's like her granddaddy.
Yeah, like Quincy Jones daughter, like Quincy Jones daughter.
No, I think
like
her
She playing all the
I
right
think her
movies,
daddy's
but she
black.
black.
No, I
She
think
look
her
like
daddy. I
Sinners.
think her daddy's
Yeah,
black.
daddy might be black.
He was in her life.
She
Papa was a Rolling Stone, man. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
But he was in her life.
We don't know if she's Italian, black.
That matters.
She don't know what she is.
Like
that
the
matters.
girl off Sinners. Yeah.
Don't matter.
No, that matters.
She is wife. That's what she said. I'm your mother.
When you got him in your life,
They're all
it matters.
spinners.
Get that man a big piece of chicken. She know.
Yes.
Focus on basketball. I got the rest of this shit. I take it.
Not amply seasoned, but nonetheless.
You can tell you ain't got no outside stress. Man.
Woo, what? No home, no inside stress. Just
Come home.
All consistent.
Yeah.
So what is SGA's
man,
Supermax
that's crazy,
extension?
right? We can do it all together. Remember, you used to come with scratches. We almost got killed on the freeway with me. Right? Damn, brother.
Living rough.
We went through it.
I wish I could have came home.
I didn't cheat enough for that kind of pressure. Shit, I was cheating every road trip.
Thanksgiving together. Man.
I know we did.
Man, just
Just the two of us.
You guys spent Thanksgiving with
Yeah,
just
we
the
ain't
two.
never been that happy. What?
It was just the two of you together Thanksgiving.
Brother, when you getting scratched on
y'all
that
get
side, you getting damn near.
Y'all was.
yeah.
Huh? Yes, sir. He getting scratched on his side.
Getting
We
knotted
damn
up.
near getting killed on the freeway, all run off, hit, bop, bop on the free.
Running
Yeah.
to me.
When Thanksgiving come, hey man, I got all this food. What you want to do with it?
Let's eat, man.
Eat together, man. Thank you, Lord. You have two brothers that came together to bless this meal. We had 3 cakes.
All kind of shit.
So
Ooh, it was
SGA,
feasting, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
SGA opted to do this move now instead of next season. But what does this mean for the Thunder's championship window moving forward? They got the MVP locked in.
Sis? It just, it's looking very, very, there's, hey, there's a light at the end of their tunnel, and they tunnel short. And there ain't a train coming. Listen, bro. They all right moving forward.
Team friendly, man. Like,
I think saves a couple million. Down to like
couple
$3
hundred?
million a year.
About 100?
What?
100?
No, I think the way it'll break down, he'll obviously be eligible for another extension now sooner. But
About a year sooner. Because he didn't sign next summer. Now
helps
just, now you just got to seal down the other two.
Yeah, that helps Chet.
so you go all in with that big three, and then obviously when it gets to that point, not going to be there for a little bit, but figure out
Fill
the
the
rest.
gaps. But what you got already, you ain't got to change much, man. You got to change some pieces because somebody go get somebody else some money, of course. Especially if they go back to back, it's just going to be tough to keep it as is. But they ain't going to be able to keep the top 9. I'm saying?
It's gonna be hard to keep the top 3. I think Lou Dort is probably the one that's gonna have to. He's gonna have to
take that hassle.
He's gonna have to take that. Yeah, he's gonna take if he wants to stay there, because you got Chet, you got
he needs
Williams
to, though.
up, and they're gonna have to sign their rookie extensions. Both of them gonna be looking for max.
So the Thunder have Dort for 2 more years. They got a team option next summer.
Hey, what's that football shit they do? Well, next summer, yeah. Because all this money we're gonna kick in next summer, right?
But team option for Hardenstein, team option for Lou Dort, team option for Kendrick Williams.
You got Wiggins.
Huh?
The shooter off the bench that was hitting all those shots.
But man, you never answered this question.
You
What
asked
was
me
that?
questions?
Because what is that? You can invest into the team. What is that? What is that? Nobody has explained that yet.
With the CBA?
Yes.
With the new one?
Yes.
Yeah,
where you can invest in the team. Like, what
With
is
the
that
contract,
option?
right?
What does that option look
With
like?
the contract, right? Yeah.
Don't know. Couldn't tell you, Killer.
It's a
Let me look it up
percentage.
for you, go.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is it? How does
So it allows NBA players to invest in both NBA and WNBA teams, but with specific limitations to ensure competitive integrity and prevent undue influence on team operations.
So that can be negotiated through, most likely, loophole. I can negotiate that through my contract.
So they can invest in teams, in NBA teams through approved investment funds, and they can invest in WNBA teams not currently owned by NBA owners.
Okay, cool. Now let's say one of them young boys decide I want to take half my money, and then the other half put it into the Bucks organization.
Not Bucks.
You can't do that. I mean, not the Bucks. I'm sorry.
Hell no. You'll
yeah,
lose
okay,
all
so-
that. You'll lose
Thunder.
all that money.
Thunder, right? I go into the Thunder, but I can do that, right?
I think it's through the union. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a,
This
Oh, no, no.
Yeah.
you put it in an equity fund.
I'm investing in this team specifically. It's in like an account where it's invested for.
Sort of like a trust and.
Yeah, so they're not giving you a little piece of the team. It's not like that.
I think it's through the union, and you can invest in an
So
equity fund.
basically, this doesn't help any of the teams then, because they can't use it against their cap.
No, yeah, they won't tell you.
I was about to say,
So it's just
LeBron
it's
was
an
doing
opportunity for the
first.
players to make money? Is that what it is?
It's
Just another opportunity to make money.
But you can't use your contract money. You got to use your money in your bank account.
All right, give it to me first.
Well, comes there.
Transfer. Next year.
Transfer.
Front load this thing.
Thank you.
But once again, shout out SGA, getting the bag. 285 in
That's
the
what I
bag
was trying to figure out. If there can be some loopholes, you can use that.
85 and what?
over 4
Loophole
years.
deal.
So
Loophole
extension
deal.
kicks in next season. But Thunder will have some decisions to make down the road. Not sweating anytime soon.
They're good, man.
Again, good problems to have.
Coming off a chip.
The first.
Great chance to go back to back, man.
Somebody did all that and then got paid, super paid. It's the first.
As a free agent?
Yeah.
So they got to win 68 games next year?
No, he's still. I mean,
free agency.
you got
he's not a free
Jalen
agent.
Brown and Tatum, who both signed the super maxes, I believe.
After they won a championship, right?
Yeah, in back-to-back summers, and then obviously Celtics.
But he wasn't MVP, Finals MVP. He was all that too.
It don't matter.
No, it wasn't before.
It was
He
not
signed
before
before
Max
that.
is max. Not like he getting extra for
I think
Get everything. And
Tatum signed last summer. He did.
Oh, yeah, this been-
That's what I'm saying. He got everything like you dreamed of in 1 year.
Yeah.
Think about it.
That's what
All
comes
the
with
money, MVP, championships, Finals MVP, first
Western
team,
Conference
all,
Finals,
fucking the number one
sweat.
team, like
Just sweat.
everything.
Just all you need is just
Number
call
one
2K
team.
right now and say, hey, man, I want to be on the cover.
100. I gotta be 100.
Oh, they going to call him.
Yeah, let me be on the cover this year. This
Gotta be
year.
the first 100. Oh yeah.
Well, as I
Is
say,
he
God is
99?
good.
Overall.
No.
He not 99 on the game.
98 is the highest you can get.
We will see. All right, well, let's keep this in the Western Conference.
It's all pushed off of MJ.
Houston Rockets have been busy over the last 2 weeks. So on the eve of Game 7 of the Finals, news of the Kevin Durant trade broke. Since then, they've agreed to extensions with head coach Ime Udoka, Steven Adams, and Jabari Smith Jr. signed a 5-year, $122 million rookie extension. Re-signed Fred VanVleet after they had the team option, worked out a deal with him. Basically spread that over 2 years.
Wait.
So Rockets had a team option on VanVleet.
So
They made it a 2-year. I think
how
50.
much he was making?
He was gonna make like 43 or something.
So it's basically same 40. And then they just
Sprinkle a little bit more on it, but
okay, I'll sprinkle a little bit more, spread it on 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Fred, I got my,
Fake cut.
That's that. Okay, I'll fuck with your Fred. I'll fuck with
So,
Fred. For
but now in the last 24 hours, they've agreed to terms with free agent center Clint Capella on a 3-year, $22 million deal. And forward Dorian Finney-Smith, also known during his Lakers time as Black and Miles. to a 4-year, $53 million deal.
So he don't get to take his nickname with
Yeah,
him.
he can't take
So-
his nickname with him, dog.
Also known during his
Why not?
Laker time.
Okay, you can,
Why not?
Why
During
not?
his
That's the
Laker
thing.
time.
Oh, that was his Laker
No,
name.
he tried to fuck him.
No, no. I get what you're saying. Fuck him. Fuck him. He's not part of this organization.
He's no longer black and
Well, technically,
Trying to fuck him, man.
technically, I got me some Houston shit just in case I need to jump ship. You know, I'm Red Dead ready. Right, so,
You got no black and
just call him black.
You ain't got no black and miles.
Just call him black. Just call him black.
His name is just Dorian.
B
now.
Miles. Yeah.
He's just mild now.
Just,
No more. No more black and mild in La La Land.
what the?
The Lakers tried to dick.
But looking at what the Rockets have done this offseason, how would you grade the Rockets' offseason moves? We're going to start with you, Mr. B. Shai, I saw you raise your hand.
No.
So, you got it in
I
time.
was gonna come back to the black and mild thing.
You can talk black and mild.
Yeah, go
if you
ahead.
No, I'm just talking
go
about like what they did to him.
Yeah,
Like, what the Lakers did to him.
like. There were reports that Rob
Oh,
Pelinka.
you wasn't gonna talk about
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Oh, that's
or not?
insane.
You see that?
That's insane.
what happened?
Talk about what the Lakers
There were
did to
reports,
black
I don't
and
know if
mild,
they're
man.
confirmed, but Rob Pelinka was calling around saying his knee was fucked up.
And then
team was
Dorian
fucked up, the
Field,
football.
they team
You don't
found out
want him.
about it.
Wow.
They won the
That's why they
lowball.
signed him in
Got
Houston.
bad will, y'all.
You don't even want him, dog. You might as well just.
Cause they ain't got the money.
Dan, put this in the Carfax. Here you go.
When he got you went and got a
That's not violent.
You really got a what?
you went and got a
You
limit.
go, man. You go.
Remember that shit?
Damn.
You went and got a limit.
Y'all don't even want him, man. Just let him stay.
He cool, man. We're gonna
Yeah,
pay him
man.
less
Oh,
anyway.
yeah,
We're
they do dirt
gonna
on
pay him less
wanna
anyway.
pay him?
They do his dirt on his name?
I wouldn't pay on that. That nigga need fuck.
Come on, man. Don't do that to him.
You have if you want to, I
Come on,
guess.
man.
But yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith, like I said, 4-year, $53 million deal, opted out of the final year of his Lakers contract.
They do
I know
that.
De'Aaron Fox. Hey,
Motherfucker, why is he on the mark? Why y'all don't?
no, I said remember De'Aaron Fox came at me when I said that's what they do. And I said he wasn't going to get that all NBA team. No, it's not in their best interest. So I'm gonna pay whoever, say whatever, not to vote for you. That's what they do.
It's cold.
Now they just got caught. You just got caught to see what they do behind the scenes.
They been doing
If I want to keep my product, I'm gonna say whatever I need for it to be given the way I want it. Just like JJJ, hey, I don't need you making $350. I want you at $250. So I'm gonna, hey, I'll pay every reporter $500,000, $1 million extra. Don't vote for him. I don't need him to make that team.
Isn't that collusion?
Yeah.
Well, the NFL just got caught up
Wait, isn't that what?
with the Lamar Jackson situation.
I mean, it's just hard to prove collusion, man.
Yeah.
I've been in there, been there,
You don't
been
want-
there.
You
been
don't
there.
want him.
I've been there trying to figure out what the fuck are they saying back there. I can't get no calls back. I don't know what's going on. You keep giving me all these fucking excuses and shit. Just trying to figure out why I can't get no fucking workouts. And they done told everybody in the whole league, don't answer no fucking calls.
Yeah, they do.
Do you think the GMs are all in a
They
group
do
text?
that.
And if so, who's the green bubble in it?
No, I didn't know.
Look, it's a group text when nobody got their name
no
saved.
names.
No name, nobody knows who numbers it is.
It's like the one the government uses.
random
They just
shit.
saying shit about
Just
players.
random saying shit. Don't you touch that motherfucker. I wouldn't touch that motherfucker with a long pole.
Niggas on free agent be looking at their phone. Ain't no call. Hey, call my phone and see if it still works.
Nothing.
It works. It works.
Man, they ain't
I
calling.
ain't getting nothing, no offers, no nothing.
You start seeing motherfuckers get signed, you like,
Damn. Hey, are they calling you? No. All right.
Yeah.
they be doing that, man.
Our producer,
on the East Coast
believes
side.
That shit bring
Nico
back-
Harrison
that
is
shit
the
bring back
green bubble.
PTSD.
Be the green bubble, Nico.
Nico.
Nico the green bubble.
Which y'all need? But back to the Rockets. Like I said, a lot of moves. KD, Black and Mobs, previously known as. Back to Dorian. Steven Adams. Got
Hey.
Ime Udoka locked up.
Hey,
Fred VanVleet.
hey,
Great. You're giving the Rockets
hey,
A
hey,
for their offseason move.
A plus.
A plus plus two double.
So what's their potential starting lineup first before you
Don't
say
even
it?
matter. Don't even.
KD, Black and Mal,
Without their lineup, the same lineup they had last year was number 2.
A. Thomas, KD.
No, it was
They took care of their coach.
Thompson, Brooks.
Jalen Green.
Now I'm talking about now. It's gonna be A. Thompson, KD, Malik, the center, the little Joker,
Thank you.
and who's the power forward?
Jabari.
Yep. With Capella, Steven Adams on the bench, Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore, so.
Jay Sean Tate resigned.
Dame Lillard potentially.
Tari Eason.
Oh, man.
What you got the number on
They need
what
another
Van Vliet signed for? Or no? You got the number for what he
I think it was
signed?
2 for 50 or something like that, but let me double check.
Lakers might be interested.
2 for 50.
Yeah, they got like
Yeah, they added about $8 more million to it, and just spread it on 2 years. So he had 1 year 40 left, and they just added like
They should be the
they
favorite.
added like 10 more million. Then
Is it a
Yeah, he had a $45 million team
So they
option.
they gave him $5 more
Is
million
it
to
a
spread.
team option?
The Rockets had a team option for him for $45 million. They declined the team option, gave him 2 for 50.
So basically, like we're gonna decline this unless you're ready to talk.
Damn,
So he took $5 more million to extend that.
he could have got more than that somewhere else though.
2 year 50. I mean,
He could have got
this
that
economy?
somewhere else.
But why would
This
you leave?
economy?
But why would you leave?
I'm just saying.
But why would you leave? If you could get more money somewhere else, but why would you leave? You already got
Only-
your championship ring. Possibly go get you another one. Why would you leave? Best situation for him. Get your ass right where you at.
So moving on to Mr. B, how would you grade the Rockets' offseason moves thus far?
I'm gonna go the same. A. A plus. A. They
So
took
Gil
care of
said
their
A++. Are you going A or A+?
I'm gonna go A.
Okay.
I like the fact that
Standard
they
A.
re-signed their coach, took care of their coach. They got KD, a guy that can get 27 a night, and you still got your young pieces. So, you know, if you're trying to compete for a championship and you're trying to move forward, having a guy like KD, a guy that just likes to hoop, and you know, a lot of things that they can learn from him, I think is gonna benefit them.
Let's shift over to you, Kenyon. How would you grade the Rockets' offseason moves thus far?
A+.
A+. Damn. Okay.
No, you locked your coach up, who you believe in. You was a second seed last year. You're looking up at one team. They won it. You think you got better as with your roster, everybody. So
this is a lot better.
yeah, that's
there was one
another
piece
year
to it.
plan for him, another understanding, and you add that plug and play player, man, and it's a recipe for success. So, barring injury, everybody's healthy. Yeah, we all know winning is a learned behavior. I think they got a taste of it last year. Yeah, you bring a winner in KD. Dorian Finney-Smith helps. So you replace what you lost in Dylan Brooks as far as defense and being able to guard multiple positions. So, yeah.
Let's move over to money-making Sonny. How would you grade the Rockets' offseason moves? As Swaggy walks past the camera. It's okay. We are a live show. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta
Water.
A with a triple.
do. A with a triple.
Triple A. It makes them extremely dangerous now. I mean, the thing that they did miss was a guy who could slow the ball down, slow the game down, crunch time, take good shots, be efficient with those shots. They was missing that leadership as far as a vet that can actually show them outside of Van Vliet that execution is important. I think they were playing hero ball at certain points where Ime couldn't get them under control. I think somebody like KD, he's going to get respect immediately just because of resume and legacy. But I think his proven track record is consistency and his efficiency and being able to know that in crunch time moments, give me the ball, y'all don't have to worry about nothing. I don't think they ever had those type of options. That puts them kind of over the top. If you really think about them being number 2 all year with Jalen Green, him not knowing what to do in those positions, KD's seasoned vet, it's an opportunity for him to really ride off in the sunset and try to get him one with this type of team.
Maybe his best opportunity is obviously.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Since his movement from the Warrior.
and then what also it does, it allows, because they're number one option, Alpine Segu,
Yeah.
right? They're going to play through him. And with having KD out there, you can't double, right? He gets to play one-on-one now. You put Thompson in the dunker. Jabari's a spacer. I mean, like he's a slash. Thompson kid is a slash. You put him in the dunker at times. But Sengun gets to play one-on-one. So Fred makes shots, Jabari makes shots, KD makes shots, and you put Dorian Finney makes shots. So you put people around that can make shots. Houston dangerous.
Swaggy, let's move on to you. How would you grade the Rockets offseason?
I would say, at first I wasn't fond on this team, but now I give them an A+. I like the mentality of putting the ring before the, taking the pay cut. Van Fleet taking a pay cut just to try to win a championship.
Already has a ring.
Wait a minute.
He took a pick.
Did he?
Full circle.
He got 5
Full
more.
circle.
He didn't really have an option in this particular
shit.
situation.
Yeah.
Did not
Don't
have
do
the
that,
leverage.
Nick. Don't do that.
No,
Don't
there's
you
no-
do
There's
that.
nothing to do.
He just did it.
No, he did not. There's nothing to do.
It was a team option.
Damn.
No,
Can I
team
get a shot?
option.
Can I get a shot?
The team said you're not getting this bread.
Team option. It wasn't a play option.
He said full circle.
No, there's no full circle.
He could have got way more.
Y'all
He took a pay cut?
No, y'all reaching.
Come on, man. You
Y'all
don't do that, man.
A forced pay cut, if you will.
Y'all reaching now. Your arms ain't that long.
Yeah. I got a 7-foot wingspan, they said.
Need them Wimby. No, still ain't long enough.
I got you. I got you.
Look, I got friends like this.
I can play 2-1.
Let me ask you a question. So what makes y'all think he took a pay cut?
Nothing. I don't want to get into that.
And I'm just asking, no, because since your man reaching, I just want to know what makes y'all think he took a pay cut.
There was some key king.
I just a real question, because if y'all think he took a pay
What was
cut.
his last contract?
I think it was like a 3 for 130, 140, but team option in the final year.
Okay.
So,
Ooh, what was that team option?
For 40?
45 million.
He only got 5 more million?
no,
For 2 more years.
the team option, not a player option, team. So the team could have decided what they wanted to do.
You don't think Kevin Durant's worth more?
We're not talking about Kevin Durant. See, the fuck is, how he getting this conversation? We're talking about Fred. We're talking about Fred VanVleet. We're not talking about Kevin Durant. So once
we were
again,
talking about Kevin Durant.
No, we're not talking about him. Once again, so y'all want to
But
reach.
you want 40 and 1 and be a free agent? Or
No, it's
let's
so
say which what you
basically
want?
you're owed $40 million
45.
next year, and
45.
I'm saying as the owner, I don't want you for $40 million.
For 45.
And I could
don't-
say, okay, I'll go be a free agent.
Go be a free agent. Now you got to go get a contract.
Yes, and I guarantee I could get one.
Signed a 3-year,
$40 million for 1
$129 million
year.
I
deal.
can get more than what I'm. That what
You wouldn't go get 45.
40, 45
All right, now we
million
gonna act
for
like
one
Van
year.
Fleet. What
Fred
makes him a
VanVleet?
championship?
What I'm saying is 40 million
For one season?
45 for
45
one
for
season.
Oh, that's what he.
season?
No, he didn't.
Yes, that's what he makes. Yes, that's what
He
he's
was supposed to
saying.
listen, it was a team
The
option.
2-year.
next year.
No, he said
No.
a 2-year
No.
deal.
Right now.
No, he had a team
he had a
option with the
team option
Rockets.
for
So he's-
$45 million.
If nothing happens,
He could have got
teams-
45 this
They
year.
threw it out.
No,
next year.
the Rockets declined that
45.
option.
He was owed.
The Rockets declined that team option,
Went
though.
somewhere and got 46.
The team said we don't want you for $45 million for 1 year.
And he could have been a free agent.
And he would have been a
And
free
he said
agent.
they split that
So now you got
2
50
for
for 2
50.
years.
50 for 2.
Yes. So instead of making 45, he's making 25.
So you
Because
think
of
he
the
could have
team,
went
so it's
somewhere and
like-
got 46
So the
million?
team is
Well,
like,
give him a player option.
You said-
was a free agent
What?
this
said
year.
player option
How much
on
would he
Van
get
Vliet's
if he
second
was
year.
on
Okay.
the market right
So-
now?
He just got 25.
No.
So he more or less
He was
lost
on the
20.
market.
he lost $20 million.
Nick, he was on the market. He got 25.
You think he would have got more than 45?
You thought he would have
Hell
got
yeah,
1 year for
man.
45
Come on, man.
million?
46. He said more. He said more.
Come on.
So who's gonna pay?
He said
Who
more.
last contract was what?
So he would have got 48.
3 for 129.
Somebody else would have
46.
Yeah.
So
Who has
Nobody else
$1
$1 million more dollars than 45 is 46. No one
Who
was
has
giving him
$46 million to give Fred?
For 1 year.
Who out there has $46 million?
He could have got more than that.
Who?
For sure.
Who? Where?
Everywhere.
Who? Where?
Where?
Everywhere would not be an
There's
option
29
for
other
Who got
teams.
money?
Tell
For
us.
point guard. For
Who
point
getting money?
guards.
Everybody, right?
There's 29 other teams.
Brooklyn. That's the only team that has money.
Tell us who, Nick.
Brooklyn Nets.
Who just got paid? Miles Turner's got what? Won something?
They had to
107.
cut. They had to cut, so he couldn't go
They
there.
had to cut Dame.
What,
They had to
Phil,
cut
what
that.
Minnesota just do? Do Minnesota need a point
We
guard?
signed their own
They
players.
can't afford
3
it.
for 100 and, for
They don't
Julius
have
Randle and 5 for 125 for now.
nowhere then.
No, but since they don't have, he don't like. If he thought he had the money out there, he'd win. But there's nobody who has that type of money
he wouldn't
for
win.
him in free agency.
But what if he
I mean,
just
you-
wanted to stay?
Miami,
with the
he
team
wanted
and
to stay
took
with his
it-
team,
took
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
Miami. I mean, you got to think about if he went into
do
the
y'all
market.
Did the team deny? Did the team deny the option?
So it was
Yes,
a team
it was
option.
a
So the
team
team declined his option.
Not a
So you can
player.
go be a free agent, or you can take this 2 for $50, stay in Houston, keep all your stuff in your
stay
spot.
here, or we go. Good luck out there in the open
I
market.
mean, he took the
Because
250, so he know.
Because the market fucked up right now.
Yeah.
So
this year is a little off.
This year's off. Next year, that's a different story. But right now,
It's,
For what they are-
signed, it's,
Yeah, point guards, it's points.
Number 2,
nobody
like
needs point
number,
guard.
what was his numbers?
It was a smart move for him.
nobody need point guards. Nah.
For
he
46
wouldn't have got
million?
$46 million.
Nobody need point guards. Me, I want to prove.
Garland is 39.
So if
He
they
gets
picked
39.
up that option, what happened?
Van Fleet averaged 14 and 6 assists
He
and
would've got
4 rebounds.
45.
But do they trade him? Do they move him?
Who's going to trade for
if-
45 million Fred?
With a multi-team, you can move.
What I'm saying is,
You can
They
move.
can't sign Jabari.
Yeah.
They can't go sign
It
Clint
doesn't-
Capella.
they couldn't have signed this group just now.
They couldn't sign none of them.
They couldn't have signed Black and Mild.
They couldn't have got none of them.
If they
Oh, is
did
his
a
name
sign
still
and
Black
trade
and
with
Mild?
Fred?
But nobody's taking that $45 million. That's what y'all missing here.
Fred,
If they sign him, they don't
this
get
year-
paid people.
That's why it was a team option, bro. If he would have stayed in wherever he signed, that's why it was a team option in the last year. It wasn't a playoff.
he didn't have nothing on the market.
No,
saying?
you're missing.
I know,
For
I'm saying,
45
they had
million.
nothing on the
Think
market.
about it.
straight.
They're
They
favored.
ain't gonna take a straight
Think
up
about
trade
for
for him. Of course
45
not.
million.
No,
You gotta
signing
make- I
Fred,
gotta pay you
no,
45
who's
just out of
taking that?
KD.
No other
That
team is
means
giving
I
Fred
can't
$45
sign
For that expiring
the 3
contract,
people they just signed.
No, not
That's
45.
I needed
That's
him
too
to
much.
take.
that's a lot of money.
I needed
That's a
him to.
whole lot.
So what's
To
up
take
with the same thing with this
40
50
is
cent?
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm not gonna give you this money. What are you
Nah,
gonna
the
do?
same thing.
52.6. It's a team, though.
Because then he'll have to play out that 1 year and then.
No, this
because
year's
he
not
would've
giving it
been
to
a free
you.
agent.
Walk.
Because it's
Business-wise.
It's a LeBron.
And then what they would have got.
Walk.
No,
I'm talking
walk.
about the numbers, not
No,
the
I get 46 I get
no,
46
you
million.
can't
So-
separate the two.
If you still want to be the point guard here, how much you gonna take? I'm
Van-
forcing you to do it.
Van Fleet averaged 14 and 6 last season.
Yeah, he averaged what?
14 and 6 assists.
14 to 6 for $45 million. Well, you
Nobody
out
won't.
there.
Nobody won't.
That's
Van
dope
Fleet.
dog food.
46 million.
Nobody won't.
Rough
Van
grip.
Fleet.
For
Nobody
46
won't.
Not
Nobody
at
saying that for 46 million.
Not at 45.
Won't you listen to all
Not at
46
$45 million, dog. Sign and trade.
They didn't want him for 40. Obviously, they didn't want him for 46.
But they signed them for it.
You average 40.
Back then, I needed it. Back then.
That's why it was a team option.
But it had the
That was 3
team
years
option
ago.
on it.
That's why-
He
that's
signed
why-
that 3-year deal with the Rockets
How many
2023.
times did he get 40?
Huh? So I forget what the number breakdown, but he got 2 seasons of that bread. then-
40.
Yeah. And then the team.
I had all the money 2 years ago. So I signed him. I signed Dylan Brooks. Right? That was.
So you really kind of
14
owe
and
me
6, you
46.
get 45 million.
No, you don't owe you shit.
I gave it to you.
We gave you 50 for 2.
You gave me, yeah. Okay.
You gave me your 46 for this season and 4 more million for next
This is
season.
when. Remember, this is when. Was it 2 years ago when we signed? What was his name? 3-letter. We ain't seen him since he left Miami.
Yeah.
That
Nobody.
Gabe.
Yeah.
That's that summer when Gabe just got money.
But no, time out, Gil, because you said Gabe 3 letters, but you were thinking Sam as the name you
Sam.
called him
Sam
previously
Simpson.
until you learned his name.
Gabe. Sam.
Gabe.
It was that summer.
Shamar Moore.
Yeah.
When everybody was just like, woo, getting money.
Gabe Benson.
Man, we could have got Fred.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But Swag, you never gave me a grade for the Rockets
He
offseason.
gave me A+.
What?
Made plus.
Said A+.
Okay, because
They,
there was a lot going on before that.
yeah, favorite.
So the first
way.
time in the couch history, you all unanimously agreed Rockets got an A or higher on their offseason moves.
Yeah,
I think they
favorite.
will be a dominant force in the Western Conference, potentially competing with the Thunder to go with the finals. Well, let's talk about the Rockets, one of their newest additions. So LeBron released a new episode of his Mind the Game podcast today, and the special guest was Kevin Durant. Bron took the time to give KD his proper flowers in front of the world. Let's take a listen.
He hasn't. I don't want to speak like you're not here, but he's so great. I like to do it sometimes.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
He hasn't shot under 50% since like 2012. And in a league that doesn't talk about efficiency enough, because I'm one of those efficiency guys. Like I hate going out there just chucking up shots or, looking at the box score and I was maybe 8 for 23 or 9 for 25 or 6 for 18. Like, you're going to have those nights for sure.
Yeah.
But for the majority of the season, like, being efficient, is something I've always prided myself on. And this guy is, when it comes to 3-level score, 3-pointers, mid-range, below the Gary Payton area, below the Malone area, and finishing. It's we haven't had a scorer as equipped as KD in our league. Ever.
Appreciate that.
Ever.
What the fuck?
This is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. We do what we want to do here.
Never heard of it, Steve.
So we're all in our 30s and 40s, but would you guys consider this, first off, glazing on LeBron's part? Was LeBron glazing KD in that clip?
No, just give him somebody flowers.
Speaking facts.
It's important.
Just showing love.
I'm saying,
Put it on.
So what is he supposed to do to this
What does
guest?
glaze mean?
So what is he supposed to do to this guest?
Glaze giving someone too much respect for what they do.
So just liking your favorite player's glaze, or just
Well, no,
like?
Well, it's really a LeBron derogatory term, just for LeBron fans.
Just being too positive. Like you're too positive.
Like
about the
LeBron
person.
supporters are known as Glazers.
Damn, you
So what about Jordan fans?
They glazed.
What about
Hey,
Curry
bro,
fans?
Technically Glazers too, Gil, but only
What about
LeBron fans
OKC
get
fans?
that glazing.
Okay, so Allen Iverson fans get a tattoo.
AI glazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But not referred to that, only a negative derogatory term for LeBron.
But what is he supposed to say about his guest? He has a guest on his show. What is he supposed to come on that motherfucker and say?
You terrible.
This
You ain't
motherfucker
shit.
He wasn't that good. It's just motherfucker. Listen, he ain't better than me.
Shit,
What the fuck is he supposed to say? Like,
I
I beat him in the finals.
Shit, we came back 3-1 on these motherfuckers. Like, shit, they ain't shit.
They had to call you the message. Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, he had to come rescue these motherfuckers, man.
That would have been nice to just to put that on tape.
No.
Yeah, itself.
It would have been a fact.
I'm just,
Yeah, I'm efficient.
It would have been
I pride
factually
myself
correct.
for
no,
being efficient.
it's, you know what I'm saying? No, all right.
But no, in all sincerity, what's it like to hear LeBron give KD flowers while both are still in the league balling the latter stages of their career? The nose fell off. For some reason, I just got the urge to get a jumbo jack.
I got my jack in the box.
No, LeBron constantly does it while he's been doing it throughout his, giving his peers their respect and flowers. So nothing different, man.
No, I love it. I mean, they've been through a lot of battles. You know,
They getting older together and shit.
You know, they played in how many finals together? Maybe 3 against each other.
Well, one actually, and then
yeah. So I mean, I love it, man. I mean,
Two
they
other
both.
ones.
I mean, every time they played against each other, they put on a show for us. You know, you're talking about 2 of the greatest athletes to ever play in the NBA. So you know, it's good to see them sit down and just have have a hoop talk.
So, yeah, fuck all that. Cool. This is Steve. What was the question you asked, Steve?
Was it them
Answer
two?
this, Gil.
Shut up and dribble.
Because I didn't play basketball like you guys. He said the Gary Payton area and the Karl Malone area.
What are those
So
areas?
What are those areas? I assume.
Wait,
like,
what?
post.
What are those?
Mid post around the 17, 18 foot. Like
Is that what it is?
Old school 90s, 80s area.
But so why not just say that?
I mean, if you
Like that's don't like you just trying to.
You know why?
You motherfucker that much smarter than everybody. We get it, dude. Look, but
because they didn't want to
Mind the Game podcast.
Mind the game, man.
They're minding game.
because they didn't want to because them probably didn't want to say the Jordan
but he taking it
or Kobe.
So who is he? So this is the thing, right? So hold on.
Yeah.
So who's watching these podcasts, right?
More than
I mean, Sam, just the mid-range.
Jordan is mid-range.
Like who's watching these shows?
People are trying to learn about the game being minded.
Fans. You talking. So you need to, as we do constantly, you get talking layman terms, right? You got to break it down to like you got people that just they a fan of LeBron. They don't know basketball terminology. Knows the Gary Payton area, the Karl Malone area. Like no, just say the mid range. So you can say that, but Slad like.
Normally on the show they'll put up little pop-up boxes.
But they haven't. So
with the explain. But that was just a social clip, so.
Yeah, he's probably just.
Yeah, he's talking to us.
That's the block, ain't it?
He's talking to us.
Ain't that the block? Because he said mid-range. He said 3 mid-range.
Gary Payton area.
Karl Malone played in 2 areas on the floor.
Now I understand. Okay.
Karl Malone played in 2 areas on the floor.
Yeah, so
But-
this one is more post up to mid-range
Mid-range,
versus
yeah.
Jordan and Kobe, 3 to mid-range.
Yeah, so Karl Malone played in the elbow to the post, the post to elbow,
So Gary
pick and
Payton.
roll to pop. He's shooting the elbow. It's that there. I ain't know what the fuck he's saying. He's talking to us.
Right.
But
Isn't that the mellow area? Isn't that the
no.
mellow area?
No.
no,
No.
one
Not
of
the
them-
Paul
one of them
Pierce?
is.
Is
One
the
of
Paul
them is.
Pierce area?
one of them is.
No.
What about the T-Mac? Is it
I
the
think he
T-Mac
said it right.
area?
No.
No.
He said
No.
it right.
Jamal Mashburn?
could have
No.
said.
Yeah.
You could have said.
But it's a big dog.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Big dog.
Yeah, it's
Big dog.
But Kinda. So Carl played in both of those areas. We get it. Gary Payton was a post-up player. Gary Payton used to back people down, and that's a post-up.
Yeah, I know.
So Karl Malone played in the post because he was a fucking power forward back then. They ran post-ups. Gary Payton used to back people down if he had a smaller guard on him or guard who he thought he had an advantage on. He like Andre Miller. Dre gonna try to back the 7. Yeah, he absolutely. He gonna give a fuck. He gonna motherfucking hit your ass. Right?
It kind of been easy if you'd have said Kareem, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Or Lou Alcindor.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Tim Duncan. Yes,
that's the post.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. But I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, so you want to break it down to the fans that watch the game. And like to Josiah's point, they used to put when he would give one of his LeBron terms, they would put it up underneath the definition that they were getting.
Yeah, that's good. I was about to say that'd be good for people to look up.
Yeah, because
I think on the actual show they still do that.
They still do it?
Look up where.
Oh, this is somebody else.
It's a social clip.
This is a social clip.
This was just a social breakout.
They can't look the Karl Malone area up and Gary Payton up there on the floor. Nick.
I don't think he said area. I thought he said
area.
Yeah, that's
what
area
I
on
said.
the floor. I thought
That's
he said
what I
era.
said.
Probably on the show.
Area on the floor, Nick.
I thought you said liberal. Era.
Yeah.
Area on the floor, Nick. Where they play basketball, where they like to receive the ball in order to try to put it through the orange thing.
But it's LeBron. Let him be LeBron. What's wrong with saying that type of stuff? Though?
Because you got land, you got fans that watch it and don't understand those terms, is what I'm saying, Nick.
Yeah, we don't understand.
They smart shit all the time.
Because those players ain't relevant.
It's a lot of players playing that area, LeBron. Like, goddamn.
But those are the players that he chose to name, yes. But I'm just saying, say what it's the mid-range to post area. These guys played in those areas, like for the laymen. I'm just about for the people that
below the free throw line.
Like just not because he's speaking to us when he. I know he's having the conversation with Steve Nash, but he's talking the fans, the people that's watching it, be like, what the fuck is he like? What does that mean?
Well, you got to remember too, right? He like most of the conversations he has is with players. So, he's just getting in the media to learn how to transfer our locker room talk to them.
But they're not going to use that ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take him a minute.
He's going to have to keep saying that shit.
Keep going.
He's going to have to keep saying it, but it's the conversation.
Who does it now in this era? I mean, this year league. Who could he have said?
The LeBron area?
No, he don't post up. LeBron don't post up.
They shoot the little fadeaway.
Yeah, why did he just call it the LeBron area?
Just said the
Cola.
My area?
Yeah, that's my area.
That's what I'm about to say. Who
for the point guard?
Who posts up now?
Brunson, Shai. But it's just easier just like below the free throw line.
That's all I'm trying to say. We understood it.
Attacking free throw line.
I've never heard those terminologies. That's what Steve said. Like, I've never heard nobody reference it as those
players.
Those two just in specific.
That was my first time here, so I thought that was something you guys all do.
No, just see. He probably just want people to.
Because usually when we think
he made that shit up in real time as he was talking.
I thought it was a level of game that I have never minded.
You see, I was lying when I said
I couldn't come up with nobody that post up this.
So, Shai, I got a question before we move on. Is it obvious? Okay, just wanted to know. But respect LeBron for taking the time to bring KD on, give him his love, give him his flowers while both are still in the league. It is an important part of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it usually
to show respect to people that
usually
respect?
all greats acknowledge their counterpartners. When have they not?
Was there ever a time somebody gave you your love or gave you your flowers that you really appreciated? You were great. Don't do that. LeBron and Steve Nash gave you some love.
Can you stick with what I say? The greats, man. When Magic and Bird and they used to give each other their flowers, stick to them. Okay, that's what I'm talking. The greats, the top tier. Like when you're on a certain level, they respect because they understand the work ethic and the sacrifice it takes to get to that level. And since they're on that level, they usually always give each other their respect and like,
my question for you guys is,
Magic give everybody, you know what I mean?
Has one of the greats ever complimented your game specifically that made you say, all right? Brought a flutter to your heart, a smile to your face, bro.
You remember when Magic, the USA, when the Magic in the USA, the Jordan used to come down and and I was like, we gonna get you
Get him back. You better get him back.
So you said what? You said what? Great.
I mean, I'm saying, as a
going
player,
in and out, but it's like, hey, come on, man, don't act like y'all didn't love that shit, man. Like, damn, man,
that compliment.
y'all love some Magic.
you better get him back.
Back.
A great that
No, I'm
compliment.
saying, yeah, but as anybody you've considered one of the greats, somebody you looked up to, respected in the game, showing you some love that you really appreciated.
Yeah. Shaq, Dwayne Wade,
Okay.
Steve Nash.
God is good. You guys don't like compliments, I see. But it's all
Mark
Oh,
Curry.
yeah, I like compliments.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper said I was all right.
He said you were all right.
Yup.
Was that during his stint with the Warriors?
Nope.
And I
After.
said, hang
Okay.
with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, hanging with Mr. Cooper. And
He got a 10-day for the war.
wait, Tommy Shepard too. Leon, he told me I was good too. He said, keep shooting that thing.
Thomas Shepard ran the same play. They ran that same
Mine came
downstream.
from
They
Gil.
can't erase where we were.
The little motivation speaks Gil used to give me.
Thomas Shepard came.
What was Gil's motivation?
Thomas Shepard came back down from 30.
Tom Shepard.
Yeah. I remember.
Tupac.
Was that Tommy Shepard who passed it to himself and got that dunk? No, that
was number 57.
Right?
Yeah, that was number 57. The light
Pass it to himself? Yeah.
Light-skinned guard was hooping on there with the red jersey.
God bless you. Well, let's keep this thing moving. Today's podcast is sponsored by Roe. Women find confidence sexy and they can sense it. So don't let your worries about staying hard in the bedroom get in the way. Luckily, Rose Sparks is here to help. Rose Sparks are 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want more control over their erections. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve under the tongue, and getting hard faster means having more sex. After they dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average. Rose stays active in your system up to 36 hours, so you can go back to back to back or be ready for the morning after. Roe connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, so there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first Sparks order on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at roe.co/arena to find out if prescription Roe Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/arena for $15 off your first order. And just before we move on, we got to clarify. It was number 52, not number 57. Who passed the ball to him.
Ad too about that shit. Your Rose Sparks ad every time I'm on Snapchat and shit.
You don't enjoy it?
Hell no.
You need some?
Swaggy, you give it a heart every time you see it.
I had to
I'm like tired of seeing this shit. They ain't got none.
So we talked about
I thought
LeBron.
you said, I'm tired of looking at her every day. It's been 15 years.
We talked about
In a roast box.
LeBron.
Give me that roast box.
You get me.
I don't be getting you in trouble.
Yeah, I get in trouble. Like, oh my God, I get in trouble.
So we talked about LeBron and KD. Now let's talk a little bit about LeBron's team. We got to talk a little Lakers. They are America's team as well. So they lost Black and Mild, Dorian Finney-Smith to the Rockets, but signed for Jake LaRavia to a 2-year, $12 million deal. According to a report from The Athletic's Dan Wojcicki, LaRavia was the first player Rob Pelinka called when free agency opened Monday, with Pelinka and J.J. Redick selling him on the Lakers brand and giving him a detailed vision of how the Lakers plan to utilize him. The first call, 3 p.m. hit, we got to call Jake LaRavia. Gil, you had a great reaction to this signing on social media, so let's take a look at that.
Hey, Smoke.
Never in my life have I ever seen a bench player be signed so fast during free agency. So this is what we doing now, Lakers, huh? Signing Jake from Allstate. The nerve of this post saying breaking news. Breaking news is if we sign Kuminga. That's breaking news. If we sign Ayton, who just hit the market, breaking news. If we stole Miles Turner from Indiana, breaking news. Right here? Nigga who averaged 6 points last year, that ain't breaking news. You a damn fool. Huh? We could have got him right before training camp. You could have had him try out. Huh? He averaged 6 points. You could have had him try the fuck out to see if he can make the team. You could have put the nigga with Bronny. Put him in Summer League with Bronny. Shit, he probably won't make that. God damn it.
So Gil, visibly frustrated. Again, 3 p.m. yesterday Pacific, free agency opened up. Get Jake LaRavia on the phone, please.
Yeah.
First call.
He a Laker, bro.
The first
Speed dial.
Hey, let's get some
You be
smoke
breaking
though.
up corners,
Let's get some
man.
smoke for him.
Give some smoke for
Lakers smoke. Lakers
Yeah,
smoke.
Lakers smoke.
Yeah, man, you can't
We
break
still
our
gotta
corners
sign
down.
it. Lakers still gotta sign it.
You be breaking our corners down, bro. I
Shit.
know you don't.
Jake
break the
LaRavia.
corners.
You called him Jake from Allstate, Gil, just as a reminder in that video.
I remember a time.
It's gonna be a rough year for the Lakers.
I remember a time where just the names, just like it's just just everybody piggybacking off of each other, and then later on. August, when nobody really cares, you be like, oh shit, hey man, y'all just signed a little dude, you know him? Like, no, I don't know him. Like, yeah, they said, yeah, that's
Nah, you just. Nah, you just.
right before training camp.
No,
You
it
done
ain't
had
never
a
been
nigga
like
like that. Never in my life.
The corners is
Never
always
in my-
like
no,
towards
never.
the end of the week, not the
The
first.
first,
It'd be
not
like
the
end of
first day, the
corners
first
is-
call.
The end of the week is for the corner.
Yeah, the first 3 days and stuff for the stars.
Like this is 1950, just the whole phone, white only call members. Boom, boom, boom.
Damn.
Hey,
They like
how you
that
doing?
one, man.
We seen your ad in the paper.
They going white.
Like, God
They going
damn.
back to 1960. We got a lot of-
They didn't even have that back then. They wasn't even that dumb
We got
back then.
They going white.
Okay, well,
No,
What that mean for
The Lakers has never had this many on one team.
the rookie?
Not the play. We already have 2 players. That's
Okay,
you already had Trace
3. I forgot.
Can they go there?
No.
You already had Trace
Can't play all
Latex.
3 of them. That's no defense.
The Glory Road. The Glory Road.
Jerry West is looking up like, what is this white? What is this going on here? I didn't have that many whites on my team.
Glory.
New owner did that.
Damn.
He must be cousins with the owner. That's
Yeah, I know Jerry West is sitting there like, what in
Hold on.
Boston is
I ain't-
going on
Are
here?
these niggas
I ain't know.
There was a
All
reason,
my years playing with
there was a reason Boston fell off from all these years. They ain't won a championship since they won.
All right, well, okay. Congrats, Jake. Welcome to the
I thought, to be honest, it kind of confused me because when you look at it real fast, you kind of think it was, I thought it was Austin Reeves, just like the college version of it. I was like, oh shit, Austin, son. The fuck is this?
Okay, well, in other news, the Lakers are looking for a starting center in free agency. The options are dwindling.
Oh, really?
Brooke Lopez went to the Clippers on a
Oh,
$18
really?
million deal.
Maybe if they was on the phone with Brooke Lopez first, and then Jake, like I'm pretty sure
They coulda got-
Jake will be sitting there now.
Or
Yeah, they could have got Lopez for that.
y'all should have been doing what New York was doing, calling around and checking. Your
years,
center available?
Yeah, 2 years.
You gonna keep your center? Hey, what your center over there
Just a little bit
doing?
more.
Your center needs some Starbucks or something? What your center need over there?
Lopez signed for 2 years.
Brooke Lopez went to the Clippers, 2 year, $18 million deal. Clint Capella.
It's like
went
buying
back to Houston.
shoelaces before you buy the shoes. Like, yeah, I want them MJs over there. Everybody in line, and you go buy your laces first. Shit, it's gonna be some cold ass. Like,
They got a good agent.
All right.
But
You got time, Gil?
in a bit of good news, Gil.
right.
In a bit of good
there's
news.
no good news unless we
lost.
find that other one, man.
The Bahamian.
lost
DeAndre Ayton
now.
still available after being bought out by the Trailblazers.
We still got the mid-level, right?
39-year-old Al Horford still available as well, if that
Who?
does anything for you. Al Horford.
39.
Man, listen.
Man,
I know
the
black.
fuck?
Listen. If we sign Al motherfucking Horford, brother,
He ain't gonna do that.
if we wasn't athletic last year we wasn't athletic. You just signed Jake, okay?
Right there.
Huh?
Line it up.
You just signed Jake. We still
Line it
got
up.
Van though.
Motherfucker put
And you telling me we're about to go
He
get
gonna be
Al
available.
Horford?
He gonna be available.
that leg in front.
I'ma just say,
Gotta get the- you gotta get your base right.
Yeah.
So but DeAndre Ayton still available. But here's the caveat, Gil. Ayton initially signed with the Pacers back in the day, signed that offer sheet with them before the Suns matched it. He had to come back to Phoenix. As you may know, the Pacers do not have Miles Turner anymore. So they could be in the hunt for a new center as well. But is it DeAndre Ayton or bust for the Lakers in free agency in terms of
think about that.
That's why I do the thinking.
Ayton might go to Indiana.
They hurt.
Ayton might go to Indiana.
No, they hurt.
So DeAndre Ayton initially wanted to go to Indiana,
That'd
sign
be
the
a
offer
great
sheet
team
with
for
the
him.
Pacers.
He like to work.
He'll be the starting center over here. We need you.
But
we
we need
need you.
over there.
Luka and DeAndre Ayton
need
have the
you.
same agent.
And we were in the fight. We just came off
Hey,
the
brother,
finals.
bear down,
We just came
man.
off the finals.
Bear
man.
down. Bear down. If I said anything about you, I know you got stuck.
Is he ready for that Laker coach?
No.
I know you got stuck in the
If he's
snow.
watching, he's already trying to go somewhere else.
Nah,
He
nah,
ain't
The
answered
Laker
the-
culture is dangerous.
Please.
Nah, he ready for it.
They'll boo his ass off.
We bully the greatness.
Nah.
Oh, man,
Lakers
we won't boo you.
Lakers
Hell
fans be
no.
bullying.
No, we won't boo your head.
Not
Trust
him.
oh no,
Not
man.
him.
That shit they
No,
did
we
to
won't
Dwight
boo
and Russ. Come on.
No, that was
Laker
because
fans
we
are
thought we had a
ruthless.
chance.
Yeah, we
right?
thought we had a
need
chance.
you.
We
Look,
need him.
We didn't need the other ones.
So
We need him.
So we the Lakers. Wait, hold on. So we don't
Need.
have a
The Lakers need
So
somebody.
we don't have a chance now.
Lord have
If
mercy.
you don't get him,
Brother, have you been
That's
watching?
getting desperate times.
No, I'm just saying. So how are we
Those
approaching?
brothers are starving.
Why don't the
We
Lakers just start an
need
OnlyFans
him.
page? Why don't the Lakers start an OnlyFans? So y'all just do that. Start an OnlyFans.
that's-
Y'all
We're
get
thinking about it.
You got Jake
he
LaRavia.
Aiden, yeah.
If we got Aiden,
He loves
brother, I got hope.
He like to
Get some
work.
twerking out there. Y'all like to work.
what?
Get some
He do
twerking
like
out
to
there.
work.
No, see that's the problem.
well,
You
that's
come
the
here
problem.
With that.
So let's talk about
better than
the future of the
4
Lakers. Yesterday, Shams reported that the Lakers are prioritizing 2-year contracts right now in the hopes of freeing up a max salary slot in 2027. So this comes on the heels of the statement made by Rich Paul that his client LeBron wants to prioritize winning right now. Seems like those two timelines are not aligning. LeBron in his last year with the Lakers. But smart for the Lakers to be looking ahead to free up cap space for 2027. Gil, I'll ask you first. Lakers fan since 1996. Oh, Kobe Flex. I'm a Lakers fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been through
Talking all that shit yesterday. To everything we did for y'all. Hardest championship. Hardest championship in NBA history. Brought you Bronny. 50 million in jersey sales for a 55th pick.
Yeah,
We did that for you.
So what'd you say?
Smart for the Lakers to be looking ahead to free up cap space for 2027. According to reports, Luka will sign his extension in August. Bron in the last year of his deal, many believe this will be his last year with
What
the
did
Lakers.
we do? What did we do to clear up cap space? What did we do?
Signed 2-year deals. So for 2027, you'll have a lot of bread.
It's gonna be a rough year next year. Jeez.
So that's what we did to clear up cap space? Okay, so
They're prioritizing 2-year contract.
Bucks send a nigga home with his money, cleared up cap space. Okay, that looks like it's cleared up. Okay?
Still on the cap for the next 5 years, though.
What Houston did with Fred, hey, I'm not giving you this money unless you gonna take just 5 more and extend it for 2. Cleared up money.
We got Jake.
We had Bron say, give me my 53. We had Austin said, hell no, we ain't going.
Hell no.
I'm not signing for it.
Hell
No,
no.
so
We won't
I don't
go.
see what we cleared up. Are you acting?
No, black him out.
And then we ain't had no money.
Black him out.
'Cause we cleared up to keep Black and Mild. Then we called Jake. First thing we did was call Jake.
No,
on,
first
son.
thing y'all
That's
did
a
was
cold
first thing y'all did was sold the team. Y'all sold the team first.
$10 billion valuation.
You got out the shit.
Facts for 10
Now
billion.
the nigga that took over, he's like, look at the shit we in.
Man, it's gonna be
Let's
all
go get Jake.
It's gonna be.
Let's go get
Let's go get this nigga named Jake.
But that ain't Jake Paul.
He gonna make-
we
he
think
gonna
we was
change
getting Jake
some
Paul.
shit
That
around
ain't
here.
Jake
It's my wife's second nephew.
Rob, give me some good news. Oh, we got
man,
Jake.
on my
I don't know what
mama's
they
side.
doing out there, man.
got
I don't know what they
All
doing.
right. Hey, what you think
be
about
all
this
right.
Jake?
6 years gone down the drain.
I just paid $10 billion valuation for this team. What we got?
Gone.
We got
It's gonna be all right, man.
Can't get them
Yeah,
It's
6
gonna be
years
all right,
back.
yo. We're gonna be
No,
all
we
right.
good.
Yeah, you were
I know, I mean, we're
disrespecting
gonna
the
do it. I mean,
finances.
just 2 years from now, you know,
Gonna have,
niggas just gonna just be looking
Jake-
stupid for the next couple
yeah,
years.
Jake
You know.
AR and-
See, I got the Wizards and I got the Lakers. Yeah, it's gonna be some hard times.
Yeah.
But you know,
They saying don't nobody want to play for the
we got Luka.
They say
All we
nobody wanna
need
play
right
for the Lakers.
now.
Everybody want to play for the Lakers.
Not everybody.
I'm saying, mama, don't want to go over there.
Why you think we're
Everybody-
that space for
everybody-
next year?
Everybody don't want to play for the
I don't think nobody want to play for the Lakers.
It's Luka
Lakers,
now.
Lakers is dangerous.
It's Luka.
It's Luka now, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, playing for the Lakers is dangerous.
So
I mean, I get the marketing, but shit, they
Talking
gonna
crazy about you behind the
like they
closed
said,
doors.
like Debo, we gonna bully you the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Lakers fans
Everybody
bully
talk
the
how we
great.
get. That's it.
Hey,
So,
Dwight
what happened
talking
to the
crazy.
Wizards?
Beasley talking. They all like, man, when I was in the Lakers, they
Beasley can't see
off the
shit.
tee.
Beasley can't see a motherfucking thing. His whole,
What you gonna be?
he's a stupid motherfucker.
Damn.
He can't see shit.
Damn, Swaggy.
Jeez.
Lower Pippen to
You said Michael Beasley.
no, I said
Oh, he had COVID brain right then. He was getting that
no. We didn't say Michael Beasley.
hot COVID.
We said Beasley.
They were talking about Michael Beasley.
No.
You said Malik.
Oh, that's what
I was talking
That's
about.
what you saying.
I thought.
You said who you saying?
Yes, that's who he's talking. Y'all talking about the same person.
Yeah. Michael or Malik?
Malik.
Oh, yeah.
Malik. All right. Well, if you were Luka, how would you feel about all this discourse the last few days surrounding the Lakers? And would it make you want to stay in Los Angeles?
I can't move.
We do have.
You just asked me, like,
If you were in the role of Luka, getting ready to sign an extension August 2nd, and the Lakers said,
Allegedly.
guess what? We got Jake LaRavia coming to save the day.
I'm gonna wait.
But in 2027, we're going to have big bread
Dallas.
to get you young.
Dallas said, get on, man.
hey, man, can we, listen,
said, watch out.
listen. Can we cut somebody and then sign them back? Like, if Bucks wanted Dame back, can they bring him back? Why not?
If he wants.
Is that part of a rule?
Yeah. If I waive you, I can't then just resign to bring you back. We already had a deal.
Is that problem? What I'm saying is that part of a.
That's part of the collective bargaining.
How long after I waive you?
You have to go to another team first, then you can come back.
So I can go to another team tomorrow and then they waive me and I can come back?
Yes.
And still get that 5 for 22? And
Yeah, no, the 5 is locked down. Once I waive you, that's locked down. If you go sign another deal and then they be like, you know what, I waive you, I can pick that player back up, right?
So you'd be getting 2 checks from the Bucks.
Yes. And one from another team. No, it's not happening, but it's possible, right?
I think he has to wait a couple seasons in order to go back to Milwaukee.
It's a couple seasons or just a regular team? So hear me out. I want to know if this is possible. Okay, so Braun just signed his 53, and it kind of handicapped us. So if I say, hey, we sending your ass home, and we cut him, get out of here.
So who?
Just cut him.
Wait,
let me finish the plan. Okay? And then someone else signs him, like the Clippers, right? And then they was like, you know what? I had too many problems here. We're going to cut you. And then they cut him, and then we signed him back. The 53 is off our books. You get what I'm talking about? Now we got $53 million right now, and we got Braun back with our team. We don't got to wait 2 years because we got freed up. It's a long shot because I don't think no one's that.
It's a very long shot.
Dope or what?
That's a long shot.
No, I'm just saying, but is that possible? I'm just asking if it's possible. Because all we need is someone that we got good relationships with, like Dallas, that can sign them and cut them. Like we did something for y'all. You can sign Braun and then cut him, and then he's back open to the market and we can get him back. I'm just saying, is that a thing that's possible?
I don't think it is a possibility.
Because you know, loopholes is a loophole.
It's a hell of a drug, ain't it?
All you need is someone.
It's a hell of a drug.
all you
Chasing
need is a
championships
friend.
is a hell of a drug.
It's a hell of a drug.
Who doesn't want to be a winner?
Man.
Well, I did that for you.
Cocaine.
You had 2 deals, you know, as a player. And then when I left, you had the coaching money too. So coach and player, baby.
Well, we will see
Get 2 checks.
what the Lakers have in store in this free agency.
Always find a loophole.
We got Jake LaRavia. We got their number 1
Who
target.
would do that?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure that'd be collusion.
The Lakers did secure their number 1 free agent.
That's called
target.
COVID brain.
The first call.
Huh? Call me Mike. Mike Beasley.
It's 3 p.m. on Monday. Oop, we got LaRavia on the phone.
Hey, I'm not gonna say nothing about that, but you know, there's, you know, when you just see a motherfucker on the side of the freeway and then you ask your questions, what did he do to get here? There's gonna be a day you're gonna see a motherfucker on the side just chilling with the beard,
Is that going to be you?
with the drink, talking about old times,
Talking
with
about
the
the arena.
basketball short song, with the ball, saying a whole bunch of shit that don't make sense. We know where it started from, Right here, these moments.
Shit just popped up in his head. Huh?
Been there, done that. It ain't too cozy under the bridge.
Yeah, you found me on the street. So.
Get cold under there. Get cold. Get cold telling them stories. You gotta light the fire.
All right, well, we will see what the
That
Lakers.
trash bin over there, put some water in there. Let me tell y'all a story.
We will pray.
But we're gonna give a shout out.
Let me tell y'all a story.
Somebody
y'all
got
niggas
cleared.
how I got here.
Somebody got clear. We gotta give smoke.
Give it to me.
Scary Terry's free. Feds found him innocent.
Terry Rozier.
For real?
Yeah. And now they threw dirt on his name.
He did, for real.
I heard he told on Malik. Hey, nigga, come sub. Come sub me out. Sub me. I ain't do it, nigga.
But I know somebody who did.
You better go look over there.
I was just playing bad.
Go look over there.
I was just playing
10
bad.
second mark. Go look at that shit. Tell me who did it, for real.
Oh shit.
Now watch this.
That wasn't no controller freeze.
Who did that? Push the button.
Hey, that's a telling it. Go, dog. Go.
Hey, that's when you lose in the game and the buzzer, you be like, damn, nigga, did he just the controller at the fucking TV, nigga? You just stop,
That
nigga.
look like a fucking Instagram clip where you just probably like, hey, I'm about to go left or right, and then you gonna fly that way. Shoes gonna come off.
ran.
I got you.
He tried to chase him like this. His whole body. That shit was crazy.
Then he turned around. He turned around and was just like,
Yeah.
he was like, oh,
He had a whole hip
Nigga ran
replacement.
in.
damn.
Turn around like a cruise ship.
Man, that's all I was like, what the fuck?
He's like a cruise ship. Damn.
Tugboat, boy.
Ooh, shit. Well, you doing?
Hey, did you do one of these?
Damn. Damn. Why y'all ain't helping?
Motherfucker ran a wheel round football.
Oh, my God.
Let me go ahead and back this motherfucker up real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this show today. If it's our last, it's been a pleasure.
No, when they
We didn't do it.
No,
We
when
didn't
they went, no, we didn't do it.
We didn't do
We
it.
didn't do a goddamn thing.
Like I said, listen,
I seen the clip and I just said something. That was it. It just
Fuck
made
that.
sense. Both of them. I'm like, how he get off of here? Okay, that's what happened. Okay, I've
where the
seen
body
this before.
was.
I've seen this before.
Told him who.
First
told,
48.
told him where the
Stop
body was.
showing niggas the tape.
I'm not going
I'm
to
just
jail.
saying it's somebody in
Came
Minnesota.
back with a story.
I'm just saying. I live to put a motherfucker in jail. Okay? That's all I'm going to do. I'm just still motherfucker go to
Nigga
jail.
had tours, had a
The nigga
cigarette
who
like,
be doing the dance.
That's him.
I just know he just do a dance.
That's it. Nigga hit that.
He hit that parlay for 5,000.
it's the nigga in the truck.
Woo! 5 for 5. I got that. Nigga, what?
It's the nigga in the truck.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, he played for Detroit. Yeah.
5 for 5. Nigga, that one 5 for 5 plus 12. How much you put on it? $4,000.
Full course meal.
Nigga, me don't sit your dumb ass out.
He had a full course meal.
Let's keep this thing moving.
For
Much more
48.
free agency to
You know where
discuss.
he spent that money. You going to spend that
At
money
the
where
commercial,
he
he
spent
come back
COVID.
with
So let's head over to the Eastern Conference.
smoking a cigarette, man.
Jordan Clarkson was bought out by the Jazz yesterday, and less than 24 hours passed before it was reported he would be joining the New York Knicks once he clears waivers. So to celebrate the news, his former teammate on the Lakers, Josh Hart, posted this on his IG story. Let's take a look. My boy, Jordan Clarkson, look at them, almost giving a high five. As you may recall, Josh Hart, often left hanging. So nice to see. Former Lakers teammates reunite in New York. The Knicks bench struggled, a weakness that was exposed by Indiana in this postseason. Clarkson has 66 games of scoring 20 or more off the bench over the last 5 seasons, most of any player in the league in that span. Knicks also agreed with Gershon Yabusele to a 2-year, $12 million contract with a player option in the second year. You remember him from the Olympics. He did something to a certain player that we won't talk
He
about.
getting paid for that, though.
Gershon.
From Philly?
Yeah.
Gershon Yabusele. Are the Knicks your favorites in the Eastern Conference after strengthening their bench? This question did not come from me, as you guys know.
Are they the favorites?
Are they the favorites in the Eastern Conference after strengthening
They
their
have a
bench?
coach?
They ain't got a coach.
They still
Fair
got a-
question.
Do they have a coach yet?
No.
Oh, okay, well then no.
Don't need one.
Do they need one?
Not right
Yes.
now.
Yes, you need a
How
coach.
they was playing last year? They did.
Yes, you need a coach. Yes. You need somebody.
Instructions.
He need a structure.
They didn't have a coach last year.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did.
They did have a coach last year.
No, they did.
They did.
Brunson, do you?
No, Tibbs was their coach last year. They had
Brunson, get the ball, no sub.
They had
That's
coach.
not a coach. No sub. Subbing is the coaching part.
No, they had a coach.
Play. 48. Let me know if y'all need a sub.
Yeah, I see.
No, they
Damn,
had
he
a
in
coach.
foul
You
trouble.
need one?
Damn, he in foul trouble.
What I do?
How many you got?
How many you got?
What I?
I'm gonna take my chance.
Hey,
listen,
when I-
I'm gonna take my chance.
You better not foul.
Don't foul.
You better not foul. Beep. Foul.
Damn.
Cat. Yo, dumb ass again.
So who else we got on this team?
Where's Patrick Ewing at? Where's Pat?
Like, God damn, coach.
They got 3. I can say I'm gonna still take my chance.
You know he wasn't coaching. You know he wasn't subbing when they fired a nigga for not subbing.
Yeah, that's it.
Does this Clarkson move kind of shift away from Tibbs' defensive mentality, bringing in a famously one-way player who gets buckets but maybe struggles on the defensive end?
How do we know he struggles?
Yeah.
That's have YouTube do.
Uh-oh.
It's just because people said it.
That's called narrative.
Take a sip. It's truth serum, but nonetheless, gets buckets on the offensive end. Does it seem like they're shifting away?
With one player?
All the New York Knicks play. Hey, they play defense.
I'm pretty sure
Except
they
for
can
Brunson,
survive
they play good
one.
defense, but everybody else play defense.
Pretty sure they can
Say Cat
survive
don't play D.
with one person.
Say Cat don't play D either.
So,
Them two. The two stars don't play. You know.
but back
everybody else do their job.
talked about the Knicks lacking a coach right now. So according to reports, Mike Brown is the
Hell
leader
no.
in the coaching search currently.
I like Mike.
Knicks also interviewed Don Staley.
Old school.
Come again?
Mike Brown or Mike
Wait.
Brown.
Brown?
Wait.
Stop.
Say that again.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
The Knicks interviewed
He's
Don?
gonna do it.
But he don't repeat.
He's gonna do it.
Kenyon.
But don't repeat.
It's no.
Well, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make him do it.
Don't repeat.
I'm telling you who they're
You're gonna
who
do
they're
it.
actively
You're
interviewing.
gonna do it.
I thought he said Don Staley.
A great coach. We've all seen Eddie. We know the powers that a woman coach could have in New York.
Well, he did it anyway.
Getting that team right.
There you go.
No, they didn't say that. They was playing.
There you go.
They interviewed her.
That was AI.
Come on for
And not the one that we love.
South Carolina?
South Carolina.
Under contract.
She's gonna be the coach of the Knicks.
Was interviewed. Not think just their
I like
coaching
the
search.
move for Jordan though.
The move for Jordan is hard.
I like the move for Jordan.
For
Big
sure.
market.
So far, what is what coach has
The dad's
actually
gonna be
like they've been?
The daddy gonna be the coach.
No, I'm serious. Like you got rid of Tibbs. You got rid of Tibbs. That was the coach that got to where he got to, right? And you fired him. And then ever since, you're telling me you're taking this shit serious, and you've been going after coaches who's already have jobs.
Currently under contract with
Every single one of them. And Mike Brown is the only actual coach that can say, yes, I want the job and don't have no baggage coming with them.
Currently unemployed.
Okay.
Available.
Mike Brown is the only real coach that they went after that actually can say, I want to. Cause then Stanley should just re-up, right?
Don Staley.
Okay.
So it's just, again, all up front to get Rick Brunson as the head coach.
That's it.
Yeah,
Like, just do it. God damn, nobody give a fuck. You just signed some more players. I think the city's happy right now.
It'd be too obvious.
No,
It's obvious.
that's already
It's
out.
not. It's not.
It's obvious.
Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody has no idea.
And what's wrong with
But if
the
you put
daddy
them in
being
the
a
front,
coach?
we're gonna know.
What's wrong with the daddy being a coach?
Because it's just a thing.
My daddy said I could play.
We didn't seen it before.
Yeah. You
That's
see how
right.
it playing out in the little
Ronald
league shit
McDonald.
in the AAU. Your daddy the coach. You get all the
Literally,
minutes.
we win chips.
He gonna get all the minutes regardless.
Little bit chips.
But now you don't never fuck up. And y'all having private meetings at home and shit. Hot chocolate at 2 a.m.
probably
and
be
shit.
better
This is what
under-
we gonna run tomorrow. We ain't
probably
gonna
be
tell
better
them.
under-
Y'all setting up audibles and shit. Y'all know I'm gonna give you the wink right here. Don't pass that nigga the ball.
We see what happens when they let you run the show.
2 a.m.
He's the only one that can coach his son.
No, he can't.
And check him.
No, he
Yeah.
can't.
He's the only one that checks him.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
Because
He's the only one that checks him.
Because he's not the head coach.
Yeah, but
If he was a head coach, he
Different
had to
dynamic.
change it.
It's a
He had to
different
change how he
dynamic.
check him.
Yeah,
and
well,
he'd have to.
Not
No,
in front of the group
no.
like he
Yeah,
he
would
can't
have
do. He can't do that in front of the group like he used to.
Why?
Because he's the head coach.
It's a different
How I coached him when he was little, all the way into now. He's the only one I.
Fuck, I make more than you.
Cool. Sit your ass down. What are you gonna do?
I make more than you.
Then we got to ride home together.
No, we don't. No, they ain't started. No, you think he live with him?
No, I'm just
ride home together.
As them two.
Still your dad.
Well, if you watch their story growing up, oh no,
Oh, it's Jake Shuttlesworth.
There's still a hierarchy.
Yeah, it's Jake Shuttlesworth. It's the Jake
That's-
Shuttlesworth.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No, for sure. But that's what I'm saying.
That's
If they bump heads, it's like, what is it gonna look like? If
That's
a
because
head
he's an
coach.
assistant coach. You beefing with the head coach and
It's
your
going
daddy.
crazy. It
In
looks
front
crazy.
of the group, that shit gonna look fucking terrible.
Man.
You can't be bringing y'all family problems in this
What you
motherfucker.
say,
man.
NWA, who work for who?
That's the first thing you gonna hear is some person shit. You be like, what the fuck y'all on?
Yeah, you can't. That shit won't work, bro. Now that no, that shit ain't gonna work. Now when he's supposed to be the man,
If he was if he was like Kobe Carl,
Austin Rivers, yeah.
maybe.
The dad was the one that made the decision to sign him and do all that shit because he had. But the man is already here. I don't think that shit works. Not in that city. Another city, maybe.
All his players he loves.
That city, you start losing, there was some shit that can go on, boy. You know the shit, man. Please.
They went and got every player he loves.
Personal and brutal.
They went and got every player Brunson loved to play with.
Yeah. You think Pop should take it?
They all know it's that.
Recipe for disaster.
Why would he? Don't change nothing right now.
What's the name? Vincenzo? Dave Vincenzo say when he got mad at him?
Devin-
Your dad run everything.
We see what happens when they let you run the show, Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah. So it's been happening already.
We see what happens when they let you
in
run the
Villanova.
show.
So
It's been happening. So
maybe they
might as
just
well
know.
just give it to him.
What did he say?
Yeah, him.
DeChico.
Him.
Chinko.
But no, I don't think that shit works. Not with that team, not in that city, not with the way that Jalen Brunson already dominates the ball.
And who's the one who yells him to get off of it? His daddy.
Yeah, because he's an assistant.
Yeah, you can yell that shit. It's like the ring guy on the bottom. The bottom guy, you can say shit, but then
what
you
happens
listen
when
to
the
main
father
dude.
becomes head coach and he can't check his son like he always does? Who does it now?
So with Jalen going that motherfucker, be like, listen, man, I can't play for this motherfucker, dog.
Straight up.
But he's your dad.
Then what?
So
I'm just asking, then what?
What I'm saying?
He go to Dole and be like, listen, dog.
Can't play for this motherfucker.
Hey, man, what you?
Pops is tripping. He control freak. I didn't know he was gonna act like this. Man, he
Pop's tripping, man. He want me to ask him.
Your daddy ain't gonna trip. These niggas must have got
Basically.
Oh yeah,
They ain't got daddies.
He want me to ask him.
They ain't got
Then he got to deal with his mama now?
Come on, man.
Pops tripping.
He want me to ask him.
Boy.
No, I'm telling you, I go in that motherfucker. Hey, man, listen, I can't
Daddy
play on
want
these.
you to win.
I can't play on these
What the shit is
circumstances, man.
Do you think Red's dad regrets making him go to Debo and try to get the beach cruiser back?
Did you see what he said?
Hey, I'm looking
No.
over my shoulder.
And
That was the regret.
Is he not allowed to make no mistakes?
No.
Watch this.
And where were they going to put the bike if they did get it?
So now, if the only person you listen to is your father,
Okay,
right?
let me
During the
flip the coin.
season. So he's the one that keeps you in check. Like, you
Force of
get off the
reason.
ball.
Force of
You're-
reason.
Now, who's going to be the force of reason if the head coach is the father now and he can't say nothing? And then Brunson getting to doing what Brunson can do.
I just flip this, right?
Huh?
Rick changed the offenses altogether.
One fourth left.
Rick, no, he changed the offense altogether, like we've been saying, like put in the system, take the ball out of his hand, do all these things, like we saying. Then what?
But I'm saying who?
And his numbers go from what they are to 17.
But I'm saying is who's the one that puts Brunson back in balance if his dad can't?
That's what
Because he's not going to
because
listen to
it's a
assistant coach no more.
This is a different.
Who the fuck is this dude?
Well, I see what he's saying. He's saying even if he do get out of line, if he set up a system for it, he had to get in line because it's his dad.
Yeah.
Like if we set up a system getting you off
That's
the
like
ball.
getting the ball out of LeVar, like LeVar Ball. Like he's the only one who checks those boys.
JBA champion.
But they can't play for him. But they can't play
He's not
for him.
an NBA coach.
They don't like playing for him.
I hear you, but he's not an NBA head coach.
And they don't like playing for him.
Listen,
Off the court,
I hear you.
but-
Yes, that's a different dynamic than
They won.
that locker room. Them other guys, we don't listen. I hear you, yeah, but I don't think at that team and that level, the way it's been, that Rick is. I would love to see Rick get the job. Dad, son, coach. Personally, yes. I'm looking at the dynamic of the whole situation.
The team and everything.
Team.
How we looking at how you judging him.
Like I
But it's already there, though.
He's already
But he's not
Already
the head, though.
He
That's the
is.
difference.
He
If you,
is.
it's like Sam Cassell showing favoritism to somebody. It's like he the
We
assistant.
know who's the head. Come on, man.
It's not. We don't know who the head.
So
Like he said, y'all still, he go in that motherfucking man be listen. He go talk to Leon and fucking Wes and don't listen, man.
Pops.
Dude, I can't play like this, man. Then what? Then what? That's what I'm saying. Then what?
I'm just fucking around, man. Like he gonna get the job.
But what? Answer that question. But answer that question.
No, Brunson took less money so he can get the
But
job.
answer that question though.
That's just like your son trying to fire you.
Yeah.
Boy, I'll wring your motherfucking neck.
Nah,
He's
Brunson
trying to
out
run
of
up here to the
control.
white man.
I can't do it. I'm
He's trying to run up to that.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Like I'm saying, we always throw hypotheticals out there. Motherfucker. He go in that mother limit. Listen, dog. I can't do it.
I feel you by reason.
Then what? But my thing. Then what?
No.
What do you do? That's all I'm saying. So you didn't hire this man.
But just think about this. Think about
Who
what
gonna
they
tell your daddy? Because it's not gonna be me.
No, what they gonna say to him is you asked for this. You
not
asked
even
for
thinking
this.
of
You
doing
can't
that
come. You
shit.
can't ask out
No,
of
but
this.
what if he don't ask for it?
No,
What
but
if he don't want it?
But he asked for it with the contract.
Yeah.
I took less money
I
for
don't
this for
think-
me and my
no.
dad and me to pick my guys.
My guy.
I'm gonna pick my guys. My dad gonna
Like,
coach this fool.
my
I seen
guy.
now, so I seen what you said earlier. I felt it, but now that I'm looking at the contract situation, who the New York Knicks are right now, what they're looking for is family. It makes more sense that for that deal to happen and him take less money like that, and then we ask for what?
I wouldn't want it if
Like
I was.
for what?
Just
For Rick to take over?
Who's gonna tell him?
how hard is it not to show favoritism?
But he
Like-
don't though.
You're not the head coach yet, Gil. This is a different.
what-
Because he's not making it.
But you won't show favoritism to your son. You don't coach.
He's not making any decisions.
But what I'm saying is,
So
But
Doc
then you go
Rivers
out
show
your way.
favoritism to
But
his
so
son?
now it
Doc Rivers
becomes. Now
He's the star.
you didn't flip. Oh, so now you're not showing me favoritism and you treat me a certain way. Because you're not trying to show me favoritism. Now I feel a fucking certain way as your goddamn son.
what I'm saying, what changes?
So,
what changes?
Because he makes no decision. He has
No, but what I'm saying
he
is-
has no decision making before if he's not
So
the
he
head
doesn't
coach.
get blamed for
But he's
anything.
the star.
What I'm asking you
You're
is,
talking about the head coach?
no, what I'm asking you is,
But you said showing
what I'm saying is,
favoritism.
what
Every
am-
star get favoritism.
What am I gonna do? What is the father gonna do next year to show favoritism to a dude who takes all the shots
Man.
at whatever he wants?
But he did that under Tibbs. He didn't do
I
that
know,
over
have
him.
Have y'all ever talked to anybody that Austin Rivers?
But what I mean- what am I doing?
In the Clippers?
Huh?
Have y'all ever had a conversation with anybody that was with Austin Rivers in the Clippers?
No, that's why I was asking.
So you
I
just
said,
asked,
so,
yeah.
so like, how was that?
So I would bet money that majority of niggas in that locker room, like, fuck this nigga doing.
Austin said it. Austin said it was a problem for him.
So
that's not
and he's
different.
not even a star.
But that's different because
See, I
the
think
reason it's different is
I think
because he doesn't play where he is. He's coming here, and you're playing him now.
yeah, you playing him.
Okay.
The other one already plays 45 minutes again. He takes
Yeah.
all the shots.
Yes.
He don't pass in the last.
Yeah.
He already is God over there.
Yeah.
So you coming in, the only way to say favoritism is basically to play him all 48 minutes and say take every shot.
He's doing that
like,
anyway.
Like he's doing that anyway, so you can't show favoritism.
No,
The only thing you can do is take it away from him.
Other ways,
You,
though.
what I'm
Other
saying is
ways,
the only
though.
thing you can do is make him play more team basketball,
In other ways,
which
so what
they're
does
gonna
that
like.
do? So, but what does that do to him? That's what I'm saying. So, if you take the ball, I said, if you take the ball out of his hand, he go from what, averaging 27?
Averaging
to
25?
No. I said
2017.
I said 17.
No, that ain't.
Get his ass out of here.
That's what I'm at. So no, you don't see. Then what? Right?
That's what he's saying. If he put in that
Listen,
system that
listen.
takes his scoring down, what is Jalen Brunson going to do about his
17.
dad?
I need you 17 and 11, dude.
17, 11?
But you think Rich Brunson would tell
But you
his son?
taught him to average 27.
Yeah, was his dad there first?
Did he?
His dad was there first?
But
I thought they came together.
That's all.
Nah,
Dad was already on the staff, and then
So he the one that made the deal to come. Like,
I brought you to Kenyon, New York.
No,
no,
his son-
so that make more
Yeah,
sense,
that's
bro.
My son, come
No,
on,
That make more sense.
No, he was an assistant coach. He ain't going there and be like, sign my fucking son. Fucking front office made that decision.
But he
because
came
the Knicks-
in with
because
Tibbs,
Dallas
right?
botched the motherfucking deal. So
But he came in with
That's-
Tibbs.
yeah. So-
he came in with Tibbs
yeah.
and the Uncle West deal.
Yeah.
So they brought him in collectively.
cool, but it just worked out. But I'm just like, yeah, but it's just I don't see that happening, to be honest with you.
So we asked the chat, are the Knicks
probably gonna have
favorites in the
27%
East? 64% of the chat says no. We also asked the chat, should the Knicks hire Rick Brunson as head coach? 69% of the chat says no, not rolling. But we got some more free agency info to get into. Swaggy, I feel like you're going to like this story.
I ain't quite.
So let's get to the Dallas Mavericks. Drafted Cooper Flag first overall last week. Continue to add depth to their roster with Kyrie Irving out for most of next season as he recovers from a torn ACL. We all knew the Mavs would be looking for a point guard in free agency. Well, yesterday they landed a point guard with experience as a starter and off the bench, signing little D'Angelo Russell to a 2-year, $13 million deal.
I'm going to like this one. That's sick. I'm going to go back to the Clarkson. I like Clarkson for New York.
Yep.
Great score off the bench, something they need.
Thank you, Swaggy.
You know.
Big market.
Swaggy, what's your
Big
reaction to the Mavs signing little D'Lo?
Oh, man. They're going to lose now. Shit. Can't have fun. Can't trust the motherfucker in the locker room.
Camera.
What you gonna do? Hey, man, I was with this work last night. He walk in like, damn. Gotta shut the fuck up.
Right, because he got the glasses
Can't
on.
have
the
fun,
camera.
yeah.
Damn, man.
Can't go out, man. Shit.
Can't go
You got
out.
that one-on-one. You know the kids in school
the
that
camera
had
right
that
here.
one-on-one? They always had somebody with them in
The
school.
belt buckle camera. He got the belt buckle
All the
camera.
cameras.
Come on, man, move that motherfucker right.
He got a camera and everything. Everything. Luggage, shoes, everything.
Just like cameras all
Can you
around.
see this motherfucker? Can you see
You
him?
see him? Nico, I know what you're
And the earrings and
saying,
shit. Got the earring camera.
They out.
They're about to trade Luka. No, but let's take a look at the current Mavs roster as it is constructed with the news of D'Angelo Russell coming on over. So they got AD, Kyrie, obviously, who will be back at some point next season, hopefully. Cooper Flag, Klay Thompson, Gafford Lively, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall, Max Christie, Little D'Lo, as we mentioned, Caleb Martin, Jaden Hardy, and Olivier Maxence Prosper. Looks to be a very, very, very strong, competitive roster heading into this season. Will be very competitive in the Western Conference. How much credit does Nico Harrison deserve for assembling this new-look Mavs roster?
It's solid, man.
That's excellent.
It's a solid team. Like you said,
Damn.
very
I
competitive.
know. We'll talk about it in a second. We'll talk
You got
about it in a
Caleb
second. Yeah. I already know what you. I already know.
I mean, when you get rid of a
got
player
the
like
last-
Luka, I mean, when you get
They got him
rid
last
of
year?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
when you get rid of a player like Luka, I mean, you should be able to make moves.
Russell.
You know.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Caleb Martin was there last
Yeah,
year.
like Caleb.
Hardy can score the ball.
We should have got Caleb.
PJ Washington still solid. Najee Marshall, solid pro. He defend and make plays. Klay, you know what he do. You got your bigs covered. You add Cooper Flag to that. You get Kyrie Irving back late in the season. You're in a good spot, man. So,
If I'm
J
Jay,
Kidd, the head coach, mad scientist. So, yeah.
if I'm Jaden Hardy, I'm trying to take Klay Thompson's spot. 'Cause he got game where he can like kind of take his shit to another level. That is not diminishing Klay, but I think just what his skill set is, he can surprise that whole team. And then you got Christie and Marshall, man, they can match up with Houston, man. They just missing the KD matchup. But I mean, I think with a healthy Kyrie,
Yeah. I was going to ask you, what team do you think is more stacked, the Mavs or the
I
Rockets?
think Houston is, but I put them right next to him and give them a chance with them.
So with Kyrie back, would you still feel the same way?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Even with D'Lo in there, I think D'Lo can
Shit, all the Texas.
he can open up a little bit, man. He's capable of doing some crazy shit, but his consistency has always been off. But they don't have no dynamic guard outside of Jaden Harden that can actually do some shit off the dribble.
Shit, but all the Texas teams are making moves. I like them all. Spurs, Dallas, Houston. It's gonna be a tough little conference.
Yeah, I see.
Texas swing gonna be tough.
Tough as fuck.
Oh,
4-game road
yeah,
trip.
yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that little, just that little area right
That
there.
Texas swing gonna be tough.
Well, that's okay. That's an OKC, swing.
OKC,
See the OKC
Texas,
boom, boom,
wherever
boom.
you go.
They can, shit, one of them teams can meet in the playoffs first round.
100%. OKC gonna have trouble though if they don't pick up something else.
Yeah,
No, they all right.
Nah.
Did they need to spend him?
because they're showing in the finals as beatable.
Hey,
With KD and Houston them going against OKC, they
Yeah.
have a chance against them niggas.
Yeah. OKC didn't have the best showing in the finals.
So you think they're gonna give Max and Hardy actual playing time?
They had already gave Christie.
Gonna have to.
They already gave Christie playing time. He played a lot of ticks.
That's what I'm saying. I'm over like.
But Hardy's like he's microwave. Hardy's microwave.
They're gonna have to hold the fort down.
Do you feel like somebody on that roster may become expendable?
I think so too. That too.
No,
I thought they need to make a move for somebody.
They're gonna keep them all, man. They until Kyrie come back, they gonna need.
I'm like, this
Hey,
the time
Najee Marshall.
You need Hardy and
Najee Marshall and Kevin Martin. I can move them.
Do you feel like Klay Thompson may be impacted at all looking at this crew of
If I
young?
need to, I'll move PJ. If
That's
I need to move PJ.
good insurance.
Only shooter on the team.
He can shoot.
Understandable.
Still Clay.
No, he still do what he do. So no.
Still Clay.
Bro,
Shooting that thing still.
again, good problems to have for some teams in the
Still
NBA.
shooting that.
Oh, shout out Nico, man. They was ready to off him. Yeah, Still.
He ain't off yet.
Yeah. Still.
He ain't off yet.
They still got him on the grill.
Hey, you know the NBA look.
They just turned the fire down a little bit. They still got him on the grill down there. They just turned it down a little bit.
Extra crispy.
Turn him over.
And we already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna win. They're gonna be like number 1 or 2, and he gonna get GM of the year, executive of the year. Watch next year.
And we'll get booed. We'll get booed at
You're gonna get booed the whole year and then rewarded at the end.
You think they're gonna be 1 or 2? Hell no.
So we asked the chat, who's the best team in Texas? 63% said the Rockets, 24% say the Mavs, 13% say Victor Wembanyama in the San Antonio Spurs. So let's talk about some other moves going on with teams that are actually taking advantage of the offseason to strengthen their rosters in the Western Conference. Nuggets push OKC to 7 games in the second round, but after losing that series, they've started retooling the roster. Yesterday, they traded Michael Porter Jr. and a 2032 first-round pick to the Brooklyn Nets for Cam Johnson. Actually tweeted out some footage of Joker cleaning out MPJ's locker. We could take a look at that right now.
Yo, this should be an Olympic sport, bro. Wow.
Slinging, dumped.
It's just jokes for me, but this was a serious move by the Nuggets. Think the Nuggets got better with this move, sending MPJ to the Nets, getting Cam Johnson back in return. They also freed up some cap space with the trade.
Pickup.
That's how you show a nigga you don't like him. He sends you to the graveyard. Just go over there and die.
He
nigga. You want to go
You
over
can see it
there.
in this play, though. Like, you can see it in this play this year that he wasn't really
Yeah.
in tune as much. But they definitely got Cam. I'm rolling with Cam Johnson.
Send him to the worst team
That
in the
Brooklyn
league.
team about to be him and Cam, whatever nigga name, they was shooting, boy.
Cam Thomas. Every time down.
Every time down.
Yeah. MPJ might average 28.
He might, he might.
Average 28.
Shoot that bitch every time. He ain't got to worry about passing nobody.
Is he that type of player?
Hell
We watched in Seattle.
Huh?
Come
You
on,
remember watching him in Seattle
Stop.
when we went to see him in Seattle?
He hit to shoot 23 in the game.
Shot that bitch every time.
What that mean? And she
gonna
was not
shoot that
going.
bitch every
It was not
time.
going in.
No, I ain't
It
saying they
don't matter
going
if
in.
they go
It's
in,
like,
but
they
it
gotta
ain't
shoot
about
a lot.
wins. Ain't about wins and losses.
That wasn't a good.
So,
That wasn't a
Real quick
good.
on the Nets,
That
guys.
wasn't good
Cam
that day.
Thomas, assuming he resigns, he's restricted free agent, 2.1 career assists per game. Michael Porter Jr., 1.4 career assists per game. Who will average more assists
That's what I'm saying.
on the Nets next season?
Think about that.
The dude that's averaging 2.1. The other.
Nah, if they
1.4.
depends on how much he get.
That's his career. He ain't paid. Take the lower every time on the pick him.
No, they put him at 1.5.
Yeah. He might
And
end
we
up
be
with
like,
stupid ass bounce pass.
He averaged one.
And double
so
team.
there's
And then he make the shot, and then it's over.
they never put him at 3. It's always 1.5.
They ain't gonna put him at 2 neither.
2.5. No,
Put him at
no, they're gonna put 2.5.
Oh,
He's sitting there like,
He
man.
ain't getting that.
So just looking at this move, what does it tell you that Denver was willing to attach a first-round pick to this trade?
Get off that money. Get off of that player.
Oh, they gave up a first round pick too?
Yeah.
Like,
So
They Cam
MPJ.
Johnson?
Like 2031 or some shit.
Yeah, they're trying to say. As long as you have Jokic, you're trying to stay in that championship window.
Yeah,
as
you,
much as
Murray,
possible.
They just
Jamal
got Tim
Murray
Hardaway.
still.
They got Tim Hardaway Jr. too over there.
So we'll talk about something. They got added Bruce Brown as well yesterday in free agency, and this
Bruce Brown came back.
Yeah, he came back.
They gonna be
Came
nice,
back.
bro.
Yeah, they gonna be all right.
They gonna be
Came
nice.
back.
And this just in, Tim Hardaway Jr. also going to the Nuggets on a 1-year deal. So are the Nuggets back in championship contention out west with this squad? Again, took the Thunder to 7 games. We're dealing with some injuries. in that series.
Now you gotta.
That's a
Now
shooter.
you gotta bring back Russ. Is Russ on the team still or no?
Russ is.
I think he's opting out, right?
Yeah,
Russ-
opting out.
Russ is
opting out.
That point guard with Tim, man. With
There
Tim
has been
Hardaway
some
Jr.
chatter about
Man,
Russ potentially to the Rockets, some other teams looking at him as well.
You got
But
somebody to pass it to.
I mean, they're filling in that hole of shooting.
For shooting.
Now you can't double now.
Yep, Cam and Tim.
All that,
Cam
all
gonna
that,
shoot it.
yeah, all that.
Them
put-
two, yeah, you can't.
Cam gonna shoot that.
They gonna make them shits too.
Oh, well, what is his career? He ain't passing that motherfucker neither.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he needs.
He low too.
But he, I mean,
He
He's like
low
point,
assist
point
guy
nine.
too.
He's like point
Remember that man?
because
He a low
catching and
assist guy
shooting,
too.
though.
I mean, you got shit. Jokic is I just you need to make it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get it.
They
I'm
need
going
more.
to you shoot.
I'm gonna
They
get
need
it there.
I,
They need more.
To Michael Porter's credit.
They need more.
Like what?
They need another center.
Catch,
They need
yeah,
a
you gotta
backup.
catch and shoot. Yeah, for sure.
Back up from center. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan was a free agent. They,
Did he-
they got it. Yeah,
he left.
they got Valanciunas.
Did they pick
they
up?
just
Valanciunas?
got Valanciunas as
Yep.
well.
That's a good backup.
That's right.
That's a great backup, actually. Fuck around,
So
put
what-
them motherfuckers in at the same
Same
time.
time. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
For sure.
Shit.
Straight up. Because Valanciunas ain't no motherfucking slouch.
Christian Brown.
Yeah.
Brown
Still
and
start him?
So Brown and Brown, they got Bruce Brown and Christian Brown. They two
They got to
same
get a
players.
young boy, man, an opportunity to see what he can do, man.
Point guard.
No, Watson.
Nah, Watson.
They got to see what he
What
can
about the
do.
point? What about the Straw? What's his dude's? Strawer?
Julian Strother.
Is that his name?
Watson
Strother?
over there.
Point guard.
Yeah, I
I know.
Yeah.
Man,
Just
I want to see the young boy
got
get
a
an opportunity.
commercial
They need some
first.
athletes. Gordon coming back. Hopefully he healthy. You know what
He
he
too
gonna
young.
do.
Watson
Yeah.
too young, bro. You could tell he don't know what he be out there doing.
No, with right coaching and all that shit, he'll be all right, man.
But it seems like the Nuggets
Opportunity,
understood.
belief.
yeah, it's like
Jokic
he been
championship
turning into
window.
like more of a defensive.
Man.
Yes, because
They just got
he ain't
Hey, you
developed.
gotta
He
find
hasn't.
your
He
niche.
raw. He raw as fuck. And they
you
not
wanna
putting him in
start-
offensive
You want to
shit.
stick around this league? Listen.
Everybody can't. score.
Everybody can't shoot that motherfucker, man.
But you need to be able to shoot.
You,
that
he can make shots. He shoots them when his fucking opportunities come. But if that ain't what they tell him to do in order to keep his job and to stay on his team, then you gonna do what you motherfucking got to do to stick around. Like that's all I'm saying. Like you got to find your niche in this league, man. Like whatever it is, if you want to stick around and be consistent and have a job, you got to. Hey, whatever you do best and whatever they asking of you,
They always gonna have a job for a shooter. I know that.
Yes, sir.
and they always
You
gonna
could
have a
put that
job for a
bitch in
motherfucker
the
to
hole.
go get a stop too.
Shit. You shoot that bitch go in, they got a job for you. You run around chase motherfuckers.
The last thing to go.
Like what the Nuggets are doing on
Didn't he
surround
start for
Joker.
Detroit though?
Couple
Tim
games.
Hardaway.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
came off the bench.
Did he come on the
I mean, he
bench?
came on, yeah, because
Came
what's
off
name
the
was
bench.
out.
Malik
Before
was
Beasley-
no, Malik
before
came off the bench.
Malik
was
came
the
off first,
sixth
yeah,
man. He
and
was
then they
sixth man of the
switched.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim
other
Howard
boy that
Jr.
they
saw
got.
So they ain't
that.
got Malik or Tim.
Detroit, yeah, they missing two sharpshooters. That might
Around
be some
Detroit,
shit.
that's what happened.
Yeah, Ivy
So-
coming back.
Heading into this past season, MPJ said this could be the Nuggets' last dance. Turns out he was 100% accurate.
You said when he knew?
What?
You see how he was playing?
He had the HE
Last
injury.
dance.
He had the-
Man, that was no goddamn. That was regular.
He was still shooting that bitch.
That's his left arm.
He was shooting it.
So his left.
It was the last dance. For
I had my left too. Shit, that shit they don't
Shooter
do nothing.
shoot.
It's in the way.
Man, listen.
not the last dance for the Nuggets.
Listen,
the last
we-
dance for
Good
you.
for
When we seen one other light-skinned niggas had a black eye, we realized
Man, stop. Man.
what? Just saying, you just woke up the next day, just, hey man, so Russell is great for us.
It's for all of a
He's
sudden.
good for us.
That's why. My guy was on the side.
Niggas like,
man, all them
read
games.
Nigga, he behind the motherfucker.
They all them.
And the other one over there,
Again.
and the other one over there, the way he was talking, was like, all right, so you out here, man. We get it.
He didn't want to be there. Yeah.
All right, so
No, they didn't want him there.
He didn't want to be
It just seemed like people lost the spark in trying to win around here. Everybody ain't working hard around here. Remember you was all. Yeah, you remember
But
you-
he didn't want to be there though.
Mm.
What the hell when people don't want to be
Western
there?
Conference will remain stacked. As we
Yeah,
said, a lot of
stacked
teams in
up.
the Western Conference making good moves to strengthen their roster. Others had
Yeah.
other priorities.
Man, I'm
At
trying
3
to see.
p.m. Monday when
thought-
free agency
I
started.
thought-
And I done sent
Y'all did make a move though, right?
8.
Huh?
The Lakers, they made a good move.
Yeah, we got Jake, man.
I done seen
Jake?
8. I done seen 8.
That's a cold.
Jake!
Jake.
I mean,
be the
they-
first
Oh, that's
name.
when it's.
You saying that?
Yeah, absolutely. When it's that fast, absolutely.
He got.
Yeah, because it don't seem like it.
Absolutely,
And it don't
nigga.
say the other shit. It would say the other shit.
Absolutely.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I've been
Definitely
DMing.
going.
How long?
They ain't
You know, you-
oh, at least 50, They offered him 20.
I've been DMing.
What is it?
Well,
They don't know yet.
oh, man. So
If you ask
this
the
is my
question-
theory, right?
Go ahead.
If it's less than like 4 days, you going.
Okay.
If it's longer than 4 days, they deliver. They tied up. They can't. That's my theory.
I don't know if that smoke is positive or negative.
Right, what happened?
We got something, man. We got, you know what I mean?
A verdict has been reached.
You got him? Yeah, we got of course, man. You
said we got him.
You know we got it. Where the fuck you think he gonna go? He ain't Brook Lopez. He ain't that dumb.
Who that dumb?
Who that dumb?
That's how you know he dumb. He ain't want no dumb. Like
Dumb
that.
motherfucker over there. I'm going to the Clippers.
That's
Boy, you could have been a starter over here. You want to be a bitch nigga on the what? For the sister team. You could have been a starter with the
So
Lakers.
one last.
You want to be a bitch player with the sister team.
Didn't he already play for the Lakers already before?
Oh, he sure
Brook
did.
Lopez did
Yeah,
play
he already played for the Lakers.
Cool. He could have played again.
2017-18 season.
He could have played
Oh,
again.
yeah,
he
sure.
played-
Yeah, we got rid of him to win a championship.
Yeah, so that's why he ain't.
We could have brought you back to win a championship. Is what we just said.
Okay.
All right, so one last piece of Nuggets business before we get to Mostly Fans. So Nuggets president Josh Kroenke spoke on how quickly things changed in the NBA last week in a press conference and included an interesting comment about the Joker as well.
You know, I think that for us as an organization, going into that second apron is not necessarily something that we're scared of. I think that there are rules around it that we needed to be very careful of with our injury history. The wrong person gets injured and very quickly you're into a scenario where that I never want to have to contemplate, and that's trade number 15. And so, you know, we're very conscious of that pushing forward and, you know, providing the resources that we can when the moment arrives. But that second apron, is it a hard cap? I'm not 100% sure, but it's something that teams are obviously very aware of going forward.
So trading number 15 being Nikola Jokic. Immediately after Kroenke's comments, the Nuggets went into damage control, saying, this is from Ben Tender, their executive VP of basketball ops, recently promoted, said, I would just urge you to listen to the quote again, because if you listen to it, you realize Josh didn't say that, and we would never trade Nikola. But should Josh Kroenke regret his choice of words, talking about the second apron, saying if the wrong player goes down, we might have to ponder getting rid of their franchise player, Nikola Jokic?
He's telling you the business of basketball. I mean, it's just true. If somebody got hurt and it actually stops their chances of winning, then you're talking about rebuild, and then from there you got to offload assets. And if your biggest asset or your two biggest assets is Murray and Jokic, and if Murray gets hurt, basically, if Murray gets hurt and it kind of messes up the rest of this team, then we are forced to try to get under this. Yeah, I mean, business-wise, we understand that part of it where, you know, we were just watching it with, you know, Boston. Right? Sitting there like, oh, shit, Fire say, hey, man, goddamn, Fire said, who wants something?
Yeah, everybody.
Tell me what you want, put a bid in.
Everybody on the market.
Put a bid in.
Well, it's not weird. All these owners are selling, and then all these teams making these crazy moves all at once, shaking the shit up. We ain't never seen it shook it up like this, because Joker going to the Lakers.
No.
Joker going to the Lakers?
2 years, maybe.
2027?
That's like
Joker going to play with Luka.
Huh?
Joker going to play with Luka for sure.
Yeah, 2 years from now.
Giannis going to go to State.
I seen that.
Well, who though? Steph only got 2 more years.
He gonna go this year.
He'll extend it for 2 more. He'll extend it to 4 with Giannis.
New York before I do that.
You would go to New York before you go to Golden State, play with Steph?
That would be crazy, bro.
But Steph is what, 2 more years? So
4 more years.
Yeah. The way he playing?
Giannis put 2 more years on there.
I just raising the price.
But just think about the shakeup. Think about how that shakes up.
Does Jimmy stay?
Yes.
So you keep Jimmy and you keep Draymond?
No.
This old. Yeah, I mean, You got to say, I mean, if you in the business of making money, you got to say, oh, because this is, most of these guys that, like Jenny, right? In reality, she's probably the richest owner now from the original cruise. Because most of those guys were selling for $300 million, $400, $500, right? You got to think about Bob Johnson them. That's before them. That's that crew. So she is the head honcho of this. Like, so when you're talking about these guys spending 4, 5, 6, 10 billion, they can't sell for a minute. Because their margin is too high. So now these guys got to all stick in for the next 15, 20 years until that price goes up. So now from there is you got to feed the beast. There's only one beast you can feed to get this everybody's profit up. There's nothing you can do in Milwaukee to raise the price of everybody. It's only the Lakers. Once Lakers high, everybody just, you know what I mean? It's an upward effect.
So the Lakers being able to be the richest out of the original crew, right? So all the original, now you got these new owners buying in that don't know nothing about the original crew, the culture of the original crew, which is how the NBA moved, right? And now we've been shaken up, Dallas shake up, certain things have turn shit on his head. Like, we ain't never seen this. Y'all ain't communicating. Y'all doing shit like this. This is because these outside entities are coming in with no knowledge of how the shit operates. So now the players have to adjust. Fans got to adjust. That's what I'm saying about the shakeup. Like, this is a whole reset because you're seeing shit happen, and we ain't never. This ain't how we do business.
This is how we do business.
Before.
No, this is how we do business. It's just at big money time.
Yeah.
When they got Magic Johnson, won, then got Worthy, won. That right there is setting standards.
No, I'm not talking about the Lakers. I'm talking about individual. I'm talking about just all together NBA business. I'm talking about we never seen a player like Dame get waived. We just never seen certain things. We never seen a player like Luka outside of a Shaq trade like that to be like, y'all would do that? What? And no explanation, no clear understanding. So these shakeups are happening because the owners are coming in and don't give a fuck.
There's new owners and it's new.
No, they know, because to get into this business, is the only way you can make money is if the lead dog leads, right? If something happens to, like, if the number one franchise is, let's say, New York Knicks and Lakers. If Lakers did a dumb deal and sold for $5 billion, everybody's worth has to drop. Naturally. So if you're Dallas and you're worth $4 billion and you give Luka up and they sell for, let's say, $10 billion, you automatically are worth $5 to $6 billion. So that deal made you money, just like it made the Bucks money, just like it made Memphis. Everything trickles up. So worst case scenario, if you want to make money, send your asset, goddamn it, to the Lakers.
So the Nets.
If we can get the Lakers to worth $20 billion, everybody's trickling up. That's just.
So when the Nets took over, can't remember the dude's name. When he went and got Paul Pierce, KG, and all, they had all that money, right? How did that pan out for this new owner that came in? It's fool's gold. He thought you just go out here and just pay for a championship. Thought he was going to copy the model. Then you got another owner that tried to do the same thing with the Clippers. You're just going to bring in here and get all this money and pay for all these players. I'm going to buy a championship. No, you're not. It's not how it works.
You tried.
You tried.
You tried.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all you got.
But it becomes repetitive because the owners are looking at the model like, just go get a bunch of big players. And like he's saying, the conversion on paper, we making money on paper, but it just looks like a failed mission in reality.
It's a failed mission for sure.
So that's what I'm saying about fucking up the whole shit with the outside coming in. They're changing the landscape of how business is done. So you're looking at trades being made, everything is fucked up. There ain't no consistency because they come in trying to buy it out. They're trying to buy championships.
That's what helped. I mean, that's the players and what's the name? Like it's
started with what?
Who's the last old owner?
2013? Was it?
Is there
Cuban?
original owner still? Probably Blazers.
Because Cuban sold.
No.
What you sell for?
But isn't that's not family still in it?
I think
The buses.
Orlando, right? Is
Cronkies.
Probably the bus.
Harrison.
Herb Simon.
Mickey Harrison. Miami?
Miami. Okay, so Mickey. Oh, and New York.
Dolan.
He ain't never gonna sell. I mean, he will probably, but just when it gets to like 20-something billion.
Herb
Pacers?
Simon. Yeah, Herb Simon.
Yeah, see, so guys like that, like, if he's gonna sell within the next 2 years because that franchise is worth how many billion?
Let me see, dog.
5.
2, 3,
4?
Probably like 3 to 4.
5.
3.6.
Five.
Currently valued at 3.6 billion.
3.6 billion. He could probably get 4.5 right now.
Yeah, for sure.
When did he buy that motherfucker?
Oh, they bought that motherfucker.
Late, like, so he bought it for about less than 20 million?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
It's like 11.
So to get in sports now, you need head funds money.
Yeah, I thought he bought.
Yeah.
I think he bought
Yeah.
the Pacers for like 11 million or something.
Bought the Pacers for 11 million.
1983,
Huh?
$11 million.
11
Bought the
million?
Pacers
In
for 11 million. 2 years?
1983.
No, 93.
No, not 2 years.
83. So 40.
83. Yeah.
83, dog.
So that's what I'm saying. So
He got a
that's what I'm saying. So the Busters and all of them, they're becoming billionaires because that was their business then. Like basketball was their main business back then. So this is their sellout, making all this profit. Right?
But the game of basketball is being abandoned from the executive standpoint because the information is not being passed along to these new guys. Like, this is how we do business. They running it like a corporate business.
Who, this one?
The new owners. The new owners are
running like
operating like
2K.
a C-level.
It seems like they're running it more like if you think about the old history and now, the ones that's buying now are winning faster than way back when. Back then it was business. These guys are buying. They're trying to buy championships. Like these. It seems like these are more fans coming in that actually like somewhat like basketball.
But they don't know what to buy. They're trying to buy the championships, but they don't know what it takes to buy it. So they're just throwing money out there. They're like, let's go get this. Let's go get this. Fuck the luxury tax. Let's go get this. Overpay him. What are we doing? You look back and you're like, we just threw shit at the wall, hoping it stick. And you know, shit don't do nothing but stink.
At least it was like the Clippers are, shit. If it would have worked out, if they was
Did
healthy,
you say if?
I'm saying it could have worked out. And they just won a championship before he signed. He was in Toronto, then signed here. I would have did the same thing if I had a chance to sign Kawhi.
Mm-hmm. What about Paul George?
Same. Paul George was an MVP candidate that year.
And then James
I would have did the same thing with them
James
two.
Harden?
Top 75.
Got him on pennies on a dollar.
Got him taking pay cuts.
How did that work out?
Everybody, only one
Answer
person
my
win.
question.
Only one person
just
win.
tell me how did it work out?
It was Game 7 against Denver.
Huh?
Game 7 against Denver.
How did it work out though?
So they still got James. So what James signed? 2 year, 80 million?
What do you mean?
What else can you get James somewhere?
No, I just want to know how did it work out?
Because Boston.
Did it work out?
It worked out.
It worked out?
They've been there.
Made it to the playoff.
Did they win?
So they
On
won a
this couch, it
championship.
ain't
and
about
now the
winning.
ownership
Okay,
was
I was just
sold.
making
So you know where you at. It ain't about winning no more, I thought.
No, rings don't matter.
Right?
Rings don't matter, remember?
My bad.
Cuban. You're just trying to figure out how many owners that was buying, that came in buying, how many
Players.
actually, because I know Bucks, Golden State,
Who's fucking up is Philly. Who was that owner?
Dallas.
So the new owners in the Golden State, they won right after they came in?
Yeah.
Who was that? Who was that? What's the name of
It
their
was cool.
family? The Warriors owners.
Lacob and
Laker.
Yeah, they won 2 championships,
Yeah.
right?
As soon as they came in.
Yeah.
let me see.
That'd be dope. So then the Bucks too?
Bucks too,
ownership
Bucks.
came in and won right away?
Yeah.
Lakers when they come in and
So
win.
You say they
Laker bought them in
changed- you say they just
2010.
changed ownership?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
he
it's
won.
three different ownerships. They have a new one now. So I think Mark sold his. And
So
then
he sold after 3 years?
Yeah, after he won the championship, he got out.
Oh shit.
Quickly.
Yeah, quickly. Yeah, and then
The
now they have a
Celtics
new,
owners-
that's why I said they have
previous
3
owners
new
bought
owners. That's why. So
2002,
now
then
this
they
new
sold
owner, he
after
taking
the
over. Then they got another owner that takes over 3 years. That's
they
why the
switched.
teams.
But they still own it, right? But they switch who has the
who
control
switched,
base, or
yeah.
they did previously. Till I think Haslam came in.
That's interesting.
So I don't know how it's breaking down now, but
I think that's the lot. I think that's where it fucks up too, because you have 3 different owners. So
the game is the game.
Wait,
ladies
so
and
they switched who got control over the team?
yeah, every 3 years.
gentlemen. Yeah, that's what they did pre. But one of them sold their stake to Haslam.
Mark, right?
Yeah.
So it's the Warriors, the Bucks, Denver had the Cronkies for a while. I mean, how many other young? I don't think they're making the greatest decisions. I just think they blind throwing shit at them, just being corporate.
But let's move on to MostlyFans, presented by Underdog. Download the Underdog app, use promo code Gil, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. So we have one MostlyFans questions from Underdog user I Smacked 22. I Smacked 22. Besides the Rockets, who has improved the most this offseason?
You just said it, right?
I didn't say Cavs.
George said the Cavs.
Cavs.
George said
that is
They got Lonzo Ball.
they got Lonzo.
No, I'm just saying, that's it. This is like,
That's a big gig.
No, I'm just, they got Lonzo.
Jello Ball's brother. What the fuck?
But
Almost were.
But Denver just got what? How many more pieces?
A lot.
Yeah. Lakers just got 2 new pieces. 3.
It ain't been announced yet, though, so you gotta wait till it's announced. Then we can.
Shit, Dallas?
Giannis?
Dallas.
I thought we just said Dallas.
Giannis.
Because they said Houston first. So besides Houston,
Dallas.
say
right?
Dallas.
The Hawks don't sleep.
Orlando.
Oh, Knicks.
Knicks.
Jordan Clarkson.
Hell yeah. Clarkson and they do that dunk on LeBron.
Gershon Yabusele.
Yeah.
All right.
Just don't know his name.
What's really jumping? Well, as you can see, we have the 4th of July decorations here in Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. We will be off the next couple days, getting some much needed rest, celebrating with our families, taking time during this holiday to reflect, to also see if the Lakers make any more moves to give us more confidence coming back. But we will be back in the arena next Monday. So we'll be missing the next 2 days. Don't show up on the YouTube channel and get all pissed off.
Yo,
when you
what's
don't
up
see
with
the
them
show.
ranking Caitlin Clark 9 among guards, though?
That is a level of hate that Trae Young has seen.
Facts.
Player ranking?
They
believe with the
they ranked her what?
Players rank Caitlin Clark the 9th best guard
in the WNBA.
WNBA.
9th?
Best player.
Guard.
Yeah. Guard?
Guard.
Was she starting? In the,
Yeah. What did the media rank her? 5? 6?
Do you already know?
Or 9 too?
4.
Media ranked her 9 too, right?
as the best guard?
No, media had her 1, didn't
9th. No, fans
3?
had 1.
3?
The lead story on Fox News.
Skylar Diggins better than me.
Skylar Diggins been hooping though this year.
Got them down.
So Caitlin Clark, fan rank 1, media rank 3, player rank 9.
Okay, so players still in their feelings.
Them Caitlin Kobe's.
They was picking her up full court in the All-Star game, and they ain't gonna say she 9. You picking her up full court in the All-Star game?
They thought she was sweet.
Weird.
And just
Y'all, why y'all knocking her on the floor and shit? Why y'all doing all this shit? Can't be that good.
It's the Kobe.
The shoes?
No, they had him ranked last. Not that high.
Oh, that the disrespect. Okay.
Disrespect.
did they know like what the ratings were?
No, that was player.
out the
This
whole
is
time?
player shit. That ain't media.
Player.
Oh, I thought that said media had it ranked.
Ah, the players got her
decline
9.
in viewership.
Like I like
Yeah.
do they not know like when she was gone, it went back to the year before she was in the league?
Yeah.
Like the views stopped. Like they didn't. Like what was the All-Star voting? She beat
1 point. She had 1.9, 1.7
and then
million
the rest
votes.
of them are combined had
700 or some shit.
All right, but that's
Damn.
It's so crazy.
Out of everybody,
I've been playing.
I don't know exactly, but
No,
her voice was 1.7, I believe.
No, what I'm saying is, when she wasn't playing, it went back to what it was before. Her by herself, as
you
an
talking about the team.
all-star voting, she outvoted all the rest of them combined.
But I know that's just her having the hype in her name. And
Yeah,
all that.
yeah, yeah, the
That
fan
got
base.
nothing to do with game.
You know what I'm saying? So
She's
if
just
you
more
take-
popular than
If you
everybody.
take the most popular that everyone's fucking with, if you take her off the court, you're back to what you guys were.
The ratings, all that shit.
Why would you even just enjoy and go on with it? Like, think about what they was getting paid before they said, Jordan, you're the guy. What do you think Magic and Bird and all them making? Do you know how much Charles Barkley was making his rookie year before the TV deals that Jordan brung in?
Yes.
Right? You're making, if you're making $40,000, every 5 months, and now you're making 80, do your job.
And vote for the person who got you there. Yeah, that's weird to me.
It just makes no sense.
It's the women shit. Hard to keep them happy.
Y'all ever,
Shit.
hey, you ever seen, what is this?
Everybody just leaving.
No, what is this? Lance Armstrong, right? Lance Armstrong. There's one person that's in front, and then everybody follows. It's usually not Lance, right? He's the one that wins it for us. you track it, get tired, and then woo!
That's a fact.
Y'all eat.
Clean up. Let me clean up. I got y'all.
This is what you wanted. This is what you needed. That we're not watching you for your talent. Someone came in that everybody wants to watch, kids, everybody. Now we can see your talent.
What did we say?
Right? So if you're sitting there beating it up and doing all this, all y'all become is hated. Like, have y'all not paid attention? No one is caring about anything else. You want to beat on it, they're going to hate on it. You want to talk shit, they're going to hate on it. Like there comes a point where reality has to kick in. You can keep fighting the fight
with women.
And you're going to be the odd person that looks bad. Like, that's just how it is. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
they got to do better. They got to do better. They got to do way better.
Mr. B is also exiting the arena, getting his holiday preparations go. Stop hating, I think, is the moral of the story. And start celebrating like we're going to do 4th of July. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Gil has also taken the mic out.
Tell her, good job, Caitlin. Keep doing your thing, Caitlin. Everybody.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the moment I've dreamed of, an empty couch, just me. So I would like to share a story with you guys. It really starts in my childhood. I always dreamed of being a host. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody who was on this couch previously. Everybody out there have a great 4th of July. Celebrate your independence. We will see you on Monday. Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa!